Why is the rum?
Oh, you said rum. I heard ramen.
No.
Hello,
Wait,
everybody. How is it going? Happy Valentine's Day today. Well, tomorrow, but we don't play on Tuesdays, so you guys are gonna deal with it today. Yes, hearts all around. Thanks, guys. Want to take a few moments just to thank some of our people who helped put this together. I love the art that we have that you guys are gonna see. The map recently got updated, so stay tuned for some changes with that. As well as the maps you'll see today, all made by Puku. I'll post their website in chat. They make some absolutely fantastic maps, so feel free to check them out. That's really all I got. We're gonna jump right into tonight's session, going over to our recap done by our dear friend Moss, aka Bear. So let's dive into it, guys.
You just say happy
Going right into it, right?
Happy one.
Happy 1 month.
That was last week, I think.
Happy
No,
one and a half.
it was close enough. Yeah,
Happy
one.
Because my prime just expired. So
That's true. That's true.
True.
Happy 1 month, guys. Yeah, and also
Happy 1 month,
Zombie's got a
everybody.
2-month subscriber badge. So ayo,
I got a 3 month. Hey, I got a 3 month subscriber. I don't know how. I just do.
you just do. You just be living it.
You
All
just
right,
do. You're just that good.
you're just that good. All right, Bear. Let me get you some. What kind of?
Dramatic music, eh?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get twisty.
Spice
I
it
can't tell
up for me,
if
eh?
you're like
Spice it
a
up
mixture
for you.
between Moss and Mackenzie.
All right.
That's what he always been.
Oh, he's got two wolves inside him.
One's Moss, one's Mackenzie.
What's Mackenzie?
One goes, oi! The other goes,
Last week on the Chronicles of Patria, our merry band of malicious malcontents awoke to discover their second goblin prisoner had been killed in the night with an eldritch blast to the head. Moss, however, had no memory of killing the goblin, and only that of his surprise conversation with his mother the night before during Amon's feeding. The party, shedding no tears for Ubnacht 2, focused on the task at hand, which so happened to be a collapsed tunnel. Amon and Aqua, putting their notorious muscles to good use, began hefting rubble while others searched for other paths or siphoned goblins' blood. After finding a few lucky sticks of dynamite and a few more hours of heavy lifting, 2 paths were revealed. The top, however, was mostly obscured and only large enough to wedge our double quarter-pounder Greg through to take a look. Soren took initiative on the bottom path while the rest of the party waited or tried to start negotiations with tree roots. The roots of the tree proved, however, to not be super talkative and rather outright dangerous, having eaten part of Moss's hand, unless you were dark and brooding like Amon, and that's certainly the only reason. With Soren's absence proving too much for the party to bear, they pushed forward only to reunite with him shortly after. Forging onwards, together they discovered a flawless dark stone path leading them to an equally dark intersection, paired with 2 buildings. Finding more intersecting paths and buildings, the party spent time investigating, turning up a brooding set of alchemists' tools, and starting new inter-party drama between Amon, Moss, and Soren. Regrouping, they then found themselves ambushed by more goblins, who were then quickly dispatched, which then gruesomely revealed that through mysterious magic, this dark stone path kept itself flawlessly clean. Amon begins interacting with the roots of the tree and quickly becomes attracted to its power. The party, in the meanwhile, discovers and squeezes through a mysterious door of questionable identification. They are left in awe on the other side, in the wake of a glowing silver and black acromonic tree. Strung in the air by their extremities with rope is a man covered in deeply cut dark runes. Amon, addicted to this newfound power, takes the lead, forging onwards towards this tree, which then opens a door to welcome them. magically drawn to Amon. The party follows after.
Dude, that
That's
music,
it. That's all I did.
that music paired so well with that epic speech. That was so good. That was awesome. Amazing job,
That
Moss.
was amazing.
Thank
That
you
was-
so
that was
much
a
for
very
bringing us
good,
back into to session 6 already, guys. I still can't
Dude,
believe
no
it. That's
fu-
just
no fucking
absolutely
way.
wild.
Get no way, dog. Get no way.
So yeah, okay. Epic music.
Ain't no how.
But I'm gonna find something a little bit more suiting to where we are. One moment, please.
You don't think this is suited?
It's so loud.
We're descending into, or we're descending up. We're acclining. We're in a tree.
A tree!
Yes, we are.
We do be treeing.
We
Back
do
to the same.
eat
Aqua's
it.
favorite thing.
I should put a chip in here and just eat it that way.
So, you guys enter, I believe, with Amon in the lead, having put his hand upon the tree, causing this door to cut itself open into this glass and stone tree that Amon then climbed inside. Who's
that sounds
let's get a marching order for this.
I think the order was Moss, after Amon, Aqua, Nile, Kuno, then Soren.
Moss, Aqua, Nile, Kuno, Soren.
Yeah.
Is that good with everybody?
I think
Yeah.
I think that's how they entered.
I think
I
so.
believe that is accurate to how we entered the tree.
Yeah, because like Soren's like, okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go home.
Yeah,
Let's
That's
leave.
so long.
let's go. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, that's honestly pretty much right where we left off. Like we're just gonna start there. Come on, you do be walking into a tree.
Making my way.
Amon has his hand on like the inside of the tree, like the closest wall. His fingernails have like grown out a little bit, like how they do when he climbs, and he's just like clawing his way up the walls of the tree as he goes.
Okay.
He's just not saying a word. He's just climbing.
Where are we going?
Must be going up.
Yep.
Just be
I'm
going.
not quite sure.
Do you think Amon can talk to trees like I can?
I'm not sure if talking is the right word to use here.
Well, I mean, like, I always talk to the trees, but like
I know.
they're silent back. But I understand how they feel, so that's why, like, maybe
I don't think it's
he
much to
gets
do
the
with
same sense.
feeling when it comes to Amon.
That's not true. He has feelings. Everyone has feelings. Even Soren has feelings, right, Soren?
He just ignores her.
Oh,
Pretends he doesn't hear
no.
it.
He does.
See,
It's
come
alright,
on,
Aqua.
you back me up.
If nothing else, you and I have feelings.
Yes, we do. What feelings do you have right now?
Confusion.
Amon will
That's a good
stop
feeling.
and snap his head back and just go, "Will you hush your incessant talking?" And then
Will
turn
you
around
ask
and
me
continue to walk.
nicely?
Walking.
All right. The stairs that you're walking up are very different to the city that you guys have been traveling through. They are made of glass, almost perfect glass. You can see down through the tree below you, and with as many people who are traveling, you can see the end of the group below you, Amon, as they spiral up this tree. Give me a perception check.
Which dice should I use?
Holy.
Use one of these.
Trust in the dice.
That's fell out of the dice tray. Ooh. Perception. I think it's a 12.
12.
Rolled an 11 and I have a 1.
With a 12 perception, you hear a similar sound to what you were hearing as you were traveling through the city, although it was more like background noise and it wasn't really it wasn't really relevant. It was just the noise of the cavern you were in. But now that you're inside the tree, it is more of a thrumming of energy. And in fact, even from the inside, where outside the tree you saw roots and like vines that kind of crawled with this black rock and veins of purplish, sparkly almost energy. The entire inside of the tree is that purple energy, and it is not contained to anything. It is free, almost like moss on the inside of the tree. You reckon the man was about, I think I said 100, 150 feet above you, give or take? It is a long way up, and the steps are steep.
Amon is just running his fingers through the purple moss and just like feeling it touch his skin. Does it feel the same as the roots? So that cold feeling?
It feels cold, but it's a stronger sensation. It's much more powerful here.
I make a point not to touch the purple moss.
Fair enough. You've had some pretty rough experience.
Is it echoey in this tree, or is it like
from your kind of snap at Aqua earlier? It did not echo the way you thought it should, with the textures around you, with the glass stairs, with the stone of the tree. It was in fact very muted.
So I don't know if Moss would hear it, but Amon is just rambling to himself as he climbs, just not even caring how like steep these stairs are and how far up he has to go.
Trying to listen very carefully.
He's just
I would say with your passive perception that you could definitely hear the mumbling.
He's just mumbling, just being like, I almost have it. It's almost there. Just a little more and I can go back. Just a little more. And he's like just grabbing at this moss and just kind of pulling it with him.
I'm gonna walk past Uno and go up to Nile, like behind Nile.
Okay.
And whisper.
If this gets out of hand, can I count on you to have my back?
And that's all he'll say. And he'll nod. Good. Because this is not looking good for Amon. Noticing how he's acting like kind of like a more expressive than he's ever been since then.
Yeah, like right. Amon.
What?
You with? Where are we going?
Up.
What is up?
Hour.
For what?
For me.
For what purpose?
None of your goddamn business.
I feel like it's kind of my business.
It will never be your business. This is a personal matter.
I feel like it's become much less personal. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're in the company of about 4 other people.
I didn't ask them to come up here.
Yeah.
They're weak links anyways.
Ooh, you're in a mood.
I don't need any of you.
Well, that
Just shut up before I find you useless.
Let's leave.
Okay, bye. Moss, make a perception check now that you're actively conversing with Amon.
Okay. Uh, 17 plus 6, 23.
23. As he's like aimlessly like stroking the furry wall, as Russell Brand would say, and pulling like pieces of the moss off the wall, it turns into like tendrils of shadow, very similar to Amon's magic, and almost seems to like absorb into him.
Amon, are you eating the moss?
I haven't. Huh?
Gaining power.
So is that a yes or a no?
I don't care.
You don't sound like you're gaining power. You sound like you're struggling to speak.
Well, hot damn.
One of the side effects of gaining power is constipation. It's just real tough.
Amon, just like as he's walking, there's like he grabs a piece of moss like after Moss says that and like snaps it, and then as it absorbs, he's like flashing fire in his hand as from a firebolt, and he crushes it down, and he just keeps walking with like a trembling hand.
Yeah, this doesn't look like you're enjoying this at all.
If you bring this up one more time, I will shove you down this fucking trunk.
Do it.
Amon will turn around and grab Moss by the collar.
Can I see the aggression?
Well, I mean, I guess up the
You
steps.
bet that Niall's gonna just run up and try and stop
The
that.
nature of this
Hold on.
staircase. Hold on, let's let this play out as it happens. The nature of this staircase is quite steep, and so the distance between you guys in this sets is quite a bit. So no one sees this. They start to hear it as their voices are being raised. But Amon, what are you doing here?
Amon turns around and being a little taller now that he's up a step, like a step or two from Moss, will not taller than Moss, but taller than he normally is, like probably like maybe eye level or
close to.
Will
steps are pretty
grab Moss by the collar and like pull him in, and we'll just say quietly so that only Moss can hear, and just go, "You are just a food source. Step out of line, and I will show you what I do with food that goes bad."
Need I remind you?
Was it that trash?
You couldn't possibly hope to kill me. And secondly,
I don't need to. I just need you to turn loose on them.
Secondly, I'm here as your friend.
Oh,
I don't have friends.
Then maybe you should travel alone?
I have been trying to. But
Hasn't been working very well.
need me more than I need you.
Moss, or I guess both of you, did you guys stop on the steps where you are, or have you continued traveling?
Yeah.
You've stopped here.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Moss, at this point, you realize that you guys are actually on the edge of a plateaued area, like a chamber that has opened up. And Moss had you can just see it because you're looking up at him a little bit. You can see what's just behind him. You may not be up to where that man was, but you have reached some sort of chamber.
And
You might be saying that, Amon, but if you turn around and look behind you, you missed something.
Amon will slightly shove Moss, not enough to like push him to where it like threatens to drop off the edge and fall down, but just enough to like put it in Moss's head that he could have just like pushed him off the edge.
Are there
And then he will turn around and walk up to see what's on the plateau.
Is there a wall is there a one side is like there's a wall on
Yes, yeah,
either...
it's a narrow winding staircase that continues up, so you can only travel single
left
file.
side has a wall.
The left side is the inside of the tree that's walled off, and the right side is you can actually see it's partially transparent even with this thick mossy energy, you can see out of it, and you're seeing the city from above as you guys continue
Look
to
massive.
climb.
Like, how big does the city expand?
Make a perception check.
All right. Oh, there it is. It's like, where the hell did my dice? My D20. 14.
14. With a 14, looking out over the city, taking a moment to kind of look down from above, which is a weird thing because you're still far underground. Where the tree is in this town is right up against, like, there's a wall and the tree is right here and it continues up. There is a hollowed out space in that wall, but the city expands in a semicircle around that. So you are in the center, but also the edge of the town, if that makes sense. So you're looking out over a half circle that goes for far past your vision.
Mm-hmm.
And you see torchlight. Tiny little specks, very, very tiny, because they're not reflecting off of any surface. It is only whatever light is escaping into the air. Probably 2 or 3 dozen torches, about 400 or 500 feet away.
Soren's gonna say like to Niall and Kuno, because he's now between them. He's gonna say, I think I see what I can guess is maybe is a goblin camp. How far away? Like, how far was it?
400 or 500 feet.
4 or 5.
It looks fairly decently sized, but maybe that is where we can find our captives.
We could give them a taste of their own medicine.
Eat them as
What
well.
would that mean for us, though? Are we just going to
Can you eat some?
leave those 3 to go do whatever they're doing? Because I'm not comfortable leaving Aqua with those 2.
Oh, no, I mean, this is where we know where we need to go, maybe after this. Hopefully, if we get that.
Assuming we don't die.
I don't plan on it.
I'm not planning on it either, but you know.
Oh.
It's not like I know all of you well enough to know if you're going to give up or not.
I do.
Oh, no.
Wait, you plan on dying here?
Oh, shit.
So anyway,
And I'm so sorry.
That's Aqua's big
I
secret.
hate
She planned to
you.
die.
It's Bubbly's big secret. Or, sorry, Aqua's, not
Well,
Bubbly's.
that's it.
Aqua and Bubbles.
Mwah,
Aqua
night,
and
everybody.
Bubble, yeah.
It's like Aqua jumps off a cliff. No, Aqua! We open her diary. It's like,
it's just this.
to-do list today. Die. Oh, well, she got that done, so.
You know what? She's
one
very
for one,
task oriented, all right? She can't help it.
I was
Um,
kind of proud of her.
Blinded.
Amon, you look kind of where Moss is gesturing, and you see a flattened out circular room. Again, this tree is massive,
square.
right? Where you've seen it is probably 150 feet across, and you're just on one edge of it. It is fully illuminated with this purple glowing light.
Where would you be without me, Amon? Might have missed it.
Amon ignores Moss.
The pair.
You said this room is empty? Or
From what you can see where you are, there is a staircase on the opposite side that continues up, but this, at the moment, appears to be mostly empty.
Amon will do a quick look around to see if he's missing anything. And if not, he will walk to the other side of the staircase, to where the other staircase is.
As you guys like kind of join upwards, and you all take this in as you're moving, you're able to see it. It was hard to see from just a glance because you were standing still. There are actual pillars throughout the area that are wrapped in this moss. So when you're not moving, it's like an optical illusion where it looks like it's still the perimeter of the tree. But there are kind of like underground parking. There are like support structure pillars wrapped in this energy pulsing moss.
Amon is just like wide-eyed, probably hasn't blinked in at least a good solid 10, 15 minutes is just
Jesus.
staring forward, bloodshot eyes.
Watering.
Yeah, and it's just like walking, just no nonsense, just walks across the chamber. If I look, and you said the walls were transparent a little bit. Can I look to see like how far away we are from the guy?
He's directly above you, the tree, so it's a little bit difficult to see where that might be, but you're quite high up, and he was about 150 feet up, so he's got to be close.
Okay. Amon will just go to continue climbing up the stairs.
Okay. What's everybody else doing as they move through this?
I think we're trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thorn's starting to pick up the pace because he heard Amon yelling at Moss, like a little, like not yelling, but like in a aggressive tone.
Tone raised.
Okay.
Raised.
Yeah, no, that's definitely
Unhappy parent.
unhappy parent,
Mhm,
exactly.
mhm.
With that, would Soren have moved up ahead of Aqua then?
I think Soren would have pushed his way up.
Okay.
He is also like he has his like he's never he since you guys like if you're paying attention to Sword at all, he has his dagger out, which he has never taken out, but it's like this ritual dagger with like pointed, and it's got gold and like with like legs coming out of it with an eye in the center.
It's a wiggle.
It might.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggly
It might.
blade.
I gotta pull it up again because I did have full description. But
All right.
Can I
Amon-
make a
oh,
perception check?
Absolutely, yeah. What are you looking for?
Just looking behind us.
Absolutely.
Night terrors are following.
Just seeing if there's any ghouls.
Any ghoulies?
Kuno's afraid of ghouls, so
I'm afraid of girls.
that Kuno's also afraid of that.
Kuno's also afraid of girls.
never talked to a girl.
That's funny.
Kuno had to make a
Happy
sanity
Valentine's Day.
check. Kuno had to make a sanity check against
Being raised up.
Amira for the exact reason.
Oof.
10. I'm on a
Classic.
streak, baby.
A
8,
crunchy 10. Okay. You don't see much because the stairways below you have darkened. They're not as bright as they were when you were walking through them.
Oh no.
There's still a little bit of a purple hue. They haven't gone out, but that
Yeah.
energy seems to be attracted to your friend in the front.
Oh.
I don't hear anything from down there. No little snickering. No little goblins
No
going.
little- No,
Laughing's
nice,
coming from me.
nice and quiet. Yeah,
Ew.
just doing
Sorry.
nursery rhymes as they climb up the ladder, up the stairs.
Little bridge is falling down.
Rip Flintgate. It's a big bridge, man. That's gonna fall a long way.
What was the city with the floating things that fell after Mother's Mercy?
Which
Well, I mean, all three of them did, but
Yeah, that's what the
Gustvale,
the city's falling from the sky.
Morn-
causing
Mornberry?
massive-
What is it?
Cities are
Milbury.
It's ashes. The sky cities fall down.
Locktown, Millbury, and Gustvale. That's what it was. Rip in peace.
Different pieces, more like.
Oh shit.
Jesus. Yikes. Amon, as you carry forward in a brisk pace up the staircase, the spiral, as you kind of are adjacent with the ceiling of the room you were just in, it becomes the floor of the next room. It's not a solid wall like it was when you were in the previous stairwell. You make your way through another 30 or so feet as you get a better vantage point, and centered in the room is a very familiar face. I need you to make a sanity saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Tyler, why? There's no need for a disadvantage.
He had to eat the soup.
I had to eat the soup.
Okay, we can't say it's moss and soup, because then that just sounds wrong.
No.
Uh-oh.
Moss is right there.
It's close.
Double it and pass it on to the next
There's a
person.
lot of difference between me and moss.
Yeah, but moss.
Oh,
moss,
no.
Moss sometimes
I
makes
rolled a
soup.
0.
I'm gonna stop talking because my brain's going to the gutter.
Natural
no.
1 minus
Minus
1
I'm on.
for a 0.
Amon is dead.
They've got 50 HP.
Moss.
Yeah, I
Now
forgot
it's
about
gone.
You watch whatever
Mossy soup.
all the purple energy in the moss and the floor around Amon flickers like static on a TV. Like it's struggling to interact with him as it's getting closer and closer as Amon takes in the face of his old master, Devos. In the center of the chamber, Amon is a very, very familiar man. A tall, elven. You knew him as an archfey, but he had very elven features. His skin a porcelain white. Perfection, as most archfey were. Completely bald. His ears tipped almost straight vertical rather than back, which is more classical elven. Lanky, like you remember, not a big person, but a tall man. And he is floating about 30 feet up in the air, almost like on a 30-degree tilt, like he's propped up against something. His eyes are closed, his hands drooping below him. And you are struck with fear, and you are unable to move.
No!
Do we see it too, right?
You're starting to see this person. He's gone up enough before being able, because of how high this person is, the stairs required him to go a little bit higher.
Right.
But you see this man.
And I'm sorry, is he? Where is he again? Like position?
He's floating in the center of the room, about 30 feet
Floating,
up.
right? Okay.
Moss, as
Not-
you see
not
this
tied to
man,
anything.
I need you to make a history check.
A history check.
History. I thought you were gonna say sanity. I'm like, does this mean that everyone sees fucking someone else that we're not supposed to be seeing? Because Tyler, goddammit, I don't want to do that right now. That's too many emotions, especially before Valentine's Day. We all have hearts.
Oh, there it is.
Please be nice.
Just having a full meltdown. You don't even know what's happening yet.
No one got the name on.
I'm sorry. You said what check? History.
History.
History. My history.
History dance. History dance.
Okay. History. +2. That's a 15.
Okay. Doesn't look familiar. What caught you off guard is seeing someone so clearly fey this far from
Gotcha.
home.
And looking at them, are they wearing anything? Do they look important?
They are wearing a
insight on
simple black tunic, enough to cover them up, but they are underdressed. They don't have any armors. They don't have any boots or belts or anything on their hands. They look well kept. Like, they don't look aged. They don't look ragged. And Amon is completely frozen in front of you.
Yeah. All of the bravado is instantly gone. Pale-faced, just like hands unclenched, like behind him, like he's about to run. Kind of just trembling.
I made it up to the top yet.
Yes, at this point, I think a lot of you have made it up where you can see, maybe from different vantage points because of the nature of the stairwell, but you can see up.
Is this the dude that I saw walking towards the tree?
Yes, but what is bizarre is the tree is quite large. So you're thinking from where you saw him and where this man is, that vantage point doesn't line up. You saw him as if he was right at the edge of the tree. Could be an illusion. This tree is clearly something more than natural. But it is the same person.
Seeing Amon shaking. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Seeing Amon shaking, Moss will kind of like step in front of them, looking at them. Everything all right? You recognize them?
We need to go now.
Oh, you just got here.
We need to leave and never come back.
What about all that talk about the power for you?
I don't care. He will tear us limb from limb. We need to leave now.
What about throwing me down the stairs and unleashing, you know, just a second ago you were threatening to kill me, now you're shaking.
He's just like breathless, staring at this.
As this is happening, who is still looking at this person?
I think Soren would have looked and then turned to talk to, no offense, Aqua, but to Niall.
you look that Niall has not broken eye contact with this person, and Niall, as Amon, is almost begging. Like there's a bit of fear in his response. The floating body of someone that Amon must recognize just ever so slowly begins to descend.
Pulling out my gun just in case.
I'm gonna make my way up, and can I divine sense it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just go up. And, once I kind of get up alongside Soren, I'm just gonna kind of like peek over and use my divine sense.
Just because I love doing this to players who have these aura range abilities. Give me a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Good heavens!
Oh, well. Good heavens!
Ruh-roh.
Well, joke's on you, Tyler. I kind of rolled good.
Kind of.
Yeah, but
You got
kind of
a
rolled
7.
Good might not be
19.
kind of
Okay,
good.
so the great news is, for the second time, I think today, because I don't think you guys slept in the city, you are not blinded by the amount of undead presence you pick up. All of the purple flecks that are in the wall radiate a very strong undead and celestial, as you saw before, as does Amon. Although Amon's source seems a lot stronger now as the purple energy is kind of flowing into him. The person descending, no celestial, no undead, no fiend.
Guys, we can kill him. He's none of my 3.
he's none of the 3. He's none of the 3. Soren will like place a hand on Kuno's arm and ask him what he is seeing.
Remembers that time when Father surrounded us by skeletons to teach us. It is like that time.
Skelly boys.
Nothing but undead.
So skelly boys.
I still hear their bones rattling in my head.
Is the mom seeing this figure float down?
Yes, you are still paralyzed. You can talk, but you are frozen where you stand.
Looking up at the figure, are their eyes open? Are they conscious?
As they get low enough, their eyes are closed. They're about 10 feet above the ground at this point.
Are they sleeping? Well, they're 10 feet. I could reach up and touch.
If you ran to the center of the room, you're still about 70 feet away because the whole chamber is about 100 feet across and they're dead in the center. So you guys are about 75 feet away.
To step away from Amon and start slowly walking towards whoever this is in the center.
As you step away, Amon kind of like tenses, and he goes, "Moss, I am begging you, if you have any sense of self-preservation, you will leave now. Do not go near him."
Food sources don't have ears.
I'm going to stand in front of Amon with my gun raised.
Okay. Moss, you head towards the center of the room. At the current pace you're walking, the body will touch the ground before you get there.
Okay.
Okay. What is everyone else doing? Where are you in relation to Amon?
Okay, so I'm probably like 30 feet behind Amon.
Okay.
Next to Kuno, and then I don't know. Yeah. But I'm gonna whisper to Kuno. It's like, if this goes south, we leave. This is not worth dying for. You understand that, right?
Kuno kind of
You're not
pauses
risking our lives for them.
and not really making eye contact with you. Is just kind of looking towards the party. Do you think they would leave us?
You think they would save the ones that they came into town with, and that is it? But outside of that, I don't know if they would risk their lives for strangers they met a couple days ago. We are dealing with stuff you and I have no idea about right now, and I would rather be safe than sorry. If we can save them, by all means. But right now, we have other things we have to do. I do not want to die in this tree with someone I just met a few days ago.
Kuno looks at you, dude finally turns to make eye contact, and we run. I say last option.
Moss will turn around to look at the party before he as he's walking over. I holding up a hand. Stay over there, the lot of you.
Like I said,
is happening?
Niall's staying, and I realize it's not that helpful because I'm so fucking short, but Niall's standing in front of Amon, just, ready to shoot, just in case. You never know.
If things go sideways, get Scaredy Pants out of here.
He nods.
I don't think you understand.
I'm protecting you right now.
You need to leave now.
Then you move first.
And
Gotcha,
he's just
bitch.
frozen.
Moss,
Mm-hmm.
you are about 30 feet away from the body when it finally touches the floor below you. In an instant, like those, what are they called? Those crystal balls with static electricity where you could touch on a point and that, where the energy goes to
Tesla
whatever.
coil.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
What are those called?
I think they're just Tesla balls.
Tesla balls or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
His balls.
Yeah, his balls. As his
Static
balls
balls.
touch the floor, no.
God damn.
As
They're plasma globes. They're plasma globes.
plasma globes, thank you. As his form hits the ground like a plasma globe, all of the purple energy goes from the static vein-like root system that permeates through the whole tree into these straight arcing, like lightning bolts, electric lines that go to this form. And you begin to immediately feel and see, and you all feel this in this instant, the tree begin to get consumed. Not disappearing, but the energy in the moss on the walls, in the ground below you, in the roots far below, are being pulled into this figure. Amon, in this instant, all of your extra overrided HP is sapped out of you as a single line permeates from where you're standing all the way to the center of this person you know. Moss, make a sanity saving throw, please. Actually, no, this would be wisdom.
Okay.
Have you rolled yet?
No.
Okay. Before you tell me the
17.
number... Oh, never mind. What's the total?
Sorry.
17? I was going to tell you the DC, but that's fine.
It was a good roll, so I was confident.
Fair enough. 17 plus or 17 total?
17 plus 6. 23.
That's not enough.
No! Uh-oh!
You are immediately swept with this overwhelming urge to get this person out of the tree. And before you can even react to the light getting sucked into it, you are sprinting at this man. You guys all now see this as Moss breaks into a run. Amon, you are no longer in fear, and you have a light sense of amnesia. You know that there's someone over there that you recognize, but it's not immediately crucial that you interact. You kind of find yourself like looking down at your hands and feeling the weakness return, or what you would call weakness versus your former strength.
Do I see Moss running towards this person?
You probably wouldn't see it until Moss has gotten to the body, because it takes you a few moments of looking at yourself. And when you do finally look up, Moss is bent down, picking up this unknown man.
Moss, what are you doing?
Can I speak?
Yeah, you're 70 feet away, so you kind of hear Niall yell out to you, but you can speak.
I look down. Getting them out of the tree?
Why?
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think you should do that.
From what Amon's saying, it sounds like a very bad idea.
Perhaps.
I think you're misunderstanding me. I don't think I have a choice.
Moss is running towards you guys as he says this.
What is going on?
Yeah. With the man like fireman like just in front of him, baby carrying this man. Yeah. He's very. By the way, as you pick him up, he is extremely light for a figure likely 6'4". He's maybe 80 pounds.
Yeah. Can I inspect them? Like, I want to commit everything to memory.
Yeah. Make a medicine check.
Medicine check. That is gonna be. I don't have. That's okay. Not bad. 15.
15. You take in his features, his high. Not quite. It's weird. You've seen Archfey before.
Mm-hmm.
You've interacted with them before, and they are all kind of carry that same pretentious looking bone structure, even like they all, because they are able to mimic their appearance and make themselves appear the way they
do they look as weird as my family members?
No, it is alien. It is
Oh.
razor sharp along the cheekbones. It is very, very different to what a classical high elven fae archfey would look like. And as you're running, you look down, and just from the momentum of you carrying this man, his eyes flutter open for a second. You think there's consciousness, but the eyes are not focused, and his eyes are completely like snowblind, like murky, milky white.
Nothing's happening to me for picking them up, though?
No, and I would say, just with your history, this does not feel like a fey charm or curse or compulsion. This is... This man needs to be removed from this city.
What is going on? Who is he carrying?
Weren't you just terrified of him 1 second ago?
Moss reaches the group. Amon, make a perception
Can
check.
I try and shake this person awake? Wake up!
Shaking him as you run.
Wake up!
Wake up!
It's morning time. Wake up, buddy. Time for school.
He runs a certain way. He's like, wake up!
You're not in the wilds. You need to wake up.
13, I think.
13.
We're not in the wilds anymore.
With a 13, you do not recognize this man.
I don't understand what's going on here. What are we doing here?
We're leaving the tree.
We can't
Yeah, I
take
think
him
it's a
with
good
us,
idea at this
no.
point.
Is he one of the town folk?
I sincerely doubt it.
Who is this?
That's what I'd ask you, but it seems like you don't remember at the moment.
Where?
We're in the tree? Let's go out of the tree now.
What if the tree is a prison for him of sorts?
Like I said, I don't have a choice.
Whee! Moss runs by down the stairs.
What does he mean he doesn't have a choice?
I think he might be charmed in some way.
I'm going to follow Moss.
Let's go before we lose him forever.
Are we gonna stop him at all? I don't.
I was not trying to pick them up and carry them out of the tree. I should emphasize this.
So yeah, stop him.
Okay, yeah,
Probably
something's wrong.
should stop him.
Let's just stop him.
And Amon will run down.
You guys are sprinting after Moss. Moss is moving faster than you've ever seen him move in his life.
I'm gonna throw something at Moss to knock him prone.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw a pot at him.
Can I aid him in this?
I have a 10-pound iron pot in my bag. I'm just gonna throw it at him from the top of the stairs.
Okay, throw.
So we can call it pothead. Hit him in the head. So
Okay, go ahead and roll a ranged unarmed attack, I suppose.
That is
Only
a 2.
in D&D.
There's a 2. It like hits the ground and you see glass shatter on the steps below you as it starts tumbling down this heavy pot. Moss, as you make it to the next level below, all of the pillars all the purple energy is gone. It has been consumed by this entity you're carrying. It is pitch black. You do not have dark vision. So the only thing you see is all of these pillars. The room is about 150 feet across. There's one every 30 feet or so, so there's quite a few of them. There's dozens of them. And each one of them has well, you know exactly what this would look like, so I'm gonna just say it. You see portals. You see gateways. And all of them are showing the same thing, a massive circular chamber from roughly a 45-degree angle looking down into the center of this room. On the center of the symbol, or center of the floor in this gateway, you see a symbol that you recognize. This is the symbol of Kaela. But it is the symbol that is used by the Ascendancy, which is a almost upside down version of this 9-pointed star where there's
almost like a warning.
Yes, where the gods who did not survive the hero's war, their gemstone crystals are shattered. And it takes you a moment and you realize that this star only has 8 points, not 9. And the one closest to your vantage point is destroyed.
Is the individual waking up yet?
Nope, he is completely unconscious.
Bosses?
No, the man he's carrying.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were answering my question.
Am I carrying you to one of these portals? What's going on?
What was your question, Kuno?
Can I throw a shovel at Moss to stop him?
Yeah, make another attack.
I want to actually try to stop Moss.
Okay, what are you doing, Soren?
Okay, that's a 4.
It's a 4. You lose a shovel.
Okay.
God damn it.
Soren.
At this point, do you want me to shoot him?
Please don't shoot me.
Soren, hold on, guys. Soren, what are you doing here?
You know what? Fuck it. Soren is going to pull his dagger and slice his hand. And as he does, a whip appears as he spreads his hands out, blood dripping off of it. And he...
Ooh, fun trick.
I'm going... How far would you say Moss is? If I sprinted after him?
If you're sprinting after them, you guys have the same speed, I believe.
Would I have been able to catch up to Moss? I have 5 more movement speed than everyone else.
You're catching up. You're actually, at this point, because you weren't the first to chase after him, you're actually right behind Soren already, so you're closing. Soren is the next closest to him. You are close enough. It's probably about 35 feet away, Soren.
Is it worth it?
It's a lot of HP.
Let me do the math real quick.
It's 2 for every
Man,
5 feet, and you get 10
oddly
feet. Yeah.
peaceful for-
Can't I lost my puzzle, my shovel?
I get
in
10
the
feet
pot.
from 2 for the first one.
Yes. Yeah.
So 4 is 15.
Then you'd be.
Uno can never be a pothead now.
25.
Dude, I make such good soup in that.
30.
No,
It's okay, I'm
soup.
10.
No.
So it'd be 10
Soren
hit
is-
points. Holy
Soren
shit.
is no 12.
It'd be
So I can get 35. So wrap it
Okay.
around because it'd be just.
Okay.
Soren, he slices his hand and a whip. His the bandages, part of the bandages glow bright red as a whip appears in his hand, and it's dripping blood as he spreads his arms out, and he slings the thing 30 feet around Moss's neck, trying to aim for Moss's neck to pull him back.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Get over here.
Gonna fucking suffocate him.
He's got a real low AC. Come on, you can do it.
I mean, it's 18.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I guess I have to do damage.
Yep.
Oh my, 11.
Don't you wish
Oh,
you got
no!
Shit. Yikes.
Or those are kind of struggling today, huh?
Almost one tap,
I'm sorry.
You took almost as much damage as you did. Holy cow. Moss, you feel this
7 hit
cold,
points.
cold, wet whip wrap around your throat and yank you 10 feet backwards in your tracks. And hurts like hell as it burns you with that cold intensity.
And as quickly as it appeared, it's gone.
Okay.
With that stoppage, am I able to catch?
Yes, at this point you
Moss?
would be able to sprint ahead of Soren in that split second where you had to use the action
Okay.
in order to catch up. Absolutely.
I will. Amon's just gonna tackle Moss. Just from behind, just kind of get low.
I mean,
and just
he's prone, so you could just dogpile him.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
the crew rip yanked him back
dogpile
10 feet.
and separate him from the dude.
Perfect. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm
Is
gonna,
the- oh,
Wisdom
no.
saving throw?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
run and help him pull Moss away.
Okay. Make a wisdom
I
saving
highly
throw.
doubt this. I highly doubt this.
Me
is
too?
gonna
Yeah.
work.
As soon as anyone gets within roughly 10 feet, you need to make that save.
Oh, fuck.
So actually, most of you would have to make it when Moss ran by. So I'll say everybody who hasn't already, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Doubt that's gonna succeed. 16.
Yeah, if a 23 didn't
Yeah,
succeed.
yeah. I don't think I can succeed.
25.
Wisdom.
25. 21 from Kuno. What'd you get, Aqua and Niall?
Shit.
Oh,
I didn't mean to do that.
A 10.
I don't think
Holy
that's
shit.
good.
Oh my god.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
It's 25, so.
18.
Soren, you were the only one not currently compelled to get this man out of the city of Embi. It
Soren
takes a
is
moment
going to-
for the others to get under this effect, and Amon, it doesn't happen until you get within 10 feet, but the rest of them pull forward, and Niall and Aqua, with Kuno in tow, are starting to get this man to his feet so that they can fireman carry and continue getting him out of this tree.
Soren is going to stop.
I'm trying. It's not working.
Am I compelled to get back up, or?
Yeah, and again, it's not like a charm effect where you're feeling like compelled is the word I'm using for you, the players, but
Yeah.
but your characters are whatever method they would need to know. As Empress is saying in chat, he has incredible riz. You want to help him out. You want to get him out of this tree. You want to do whatever you can in your power to get him out of here. You're not angry. You're not mad at Soren for stopping you. It's not a compulsion
No.
to that
I was
extent.
just wondering if I would bother getting up after just being fucking like.
It knocks you on your ass. You're probably slow to get up, but you do eventually get up. Soren, you're the only one acting in the right mind, so I'm going to pass it to you. What are you doing?
What are they doing?
They've now stood him up, and I'm assuming Kuno, probably the strongest at this point, has gotten this man onto his shoulder.
Soren is going to Soren's going to I'm trying to think. Are they all like, or not like all carrying him? It's just Kuno at this rate?
Nope, they're just following behind. But they have started moving. They have started running.
Soren's gonna talk to Kuno. He's gonna move and get in front of Kuno, and he's like, "Let me carry him."
Make a persuasion check.
I have advantage. My brother.
Get that brotherly riz.
Aha, you're pulling his strings.
Sure.
Ah, yeah. Watch it be a 3 and a 5.
Well, good thing I had advantage because I rolled a fuck.
I rolled a fuck. Oh
Yeah,
no. Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
It says fuck on my dice, but I had advantage. So I rolled an 18 plus 2.
Dirty 20.
That's brotherly love.
20.
Yeah, bonus.
Kuno,
brotherly love.
your brother's stronger than you. He's faster.
Oh shoot! I can go get my pot.
Runs back to get his pot and shovel.
Yeah, bro.
Soren's gonna take him.
Over your knee.
And Soren's gonna slit the guy's throat.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Roll to attack.
Not so good.
He's not wearing
Brotherly love advantage.
Is the targeting capacity?
Yeah, you would have
Niall's
advantage.
right there.
That that doesn't make it an auto crit though.
I think
No.
it does. If he's unconscious, it does.
Up to GM.
10 plus, what is my fucking blade attack?
Blade attack. I'll say plus 5.
You have advantage.
I rolled a 7 in attack.
Jesus.
What's the total? 14. That
14.
hits. He's unarmored. It's an
Yeah.
It's an auto crit, so roll damage.
And good he has soft skin.
Soft, supple skin.
So it's 4 plus,
That of an angel.
so it's auto crit.
Yep.
So, and then I just put in what I rolled. Oh, 2.
Well, it'll automatically maximize it, so it's 4 plus 2 plus you rolled a d2, so 8.
8.
The 5 of you who failed the wisdom save, you each take 3 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
What
You
is he?
Do I see this?
bitch.
Like, do they have noticeable scars on them?
Oh,
have a
they
neck?
make noise. Their neck is cut open.
Warren's eyes are widen as he just the.
Wait, we take 3 damage. That's not good.
3 damage, yeah.
Moss is about to die.
Moss is going to die.
Holy shit, Amon, what did you type?
Oh no!
I forgot that's what my HP is.
Oh, yeah, let me
max
get
HP
rid
is
of your. Hold on, yeah, let me.
Rizzle me this, and
Let
then
me-
fucking Soren just slit his
There you
throat.
go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Soren's gonna back away.
Soren, you look at the body that you just slashed, and he is also bleeding, and it's normal red crimson blood.
Soren, this is not working.
I can see that, but I
talk now?
Let it go. Everyone has a cough, smoker's cough now.
Moss,
Sorry, I
he's been,
saw
like,
that opportunity.
strangled
I can't
twice.
tell how precise I am when slitting throats.
Bless it.
Everyone
All at
else is dead.
once. Yeah.
Soren's going to back away.
So fast with the blade.
Like still like backing away, holding the guy, but his knife is in his hand. He's like got it him under his arm. So he's backing
You're
away.
now like up
But the guy-
against the glass wall of the circumference of the tree.
now against it.
Yeah, you've like cornered
So
yourself.
were
up
they
against
trying to pull him into the portals, or were they trying to take him down the stairs?
No, just get him
I
out of
think They
here.
were just getting him out of the
Walk.
tree. The portals are there as well.
I'd like to investigate those.
You can.
Currently, I'm dying for my throat.
You can
Well,
investigate
and
if you'd
they
like.
are-
Yeah.
Well, I think we're still. Are we? Wait, question.
still
Are
got
we
You,
this is
again, it's not a charm. You need to get this man out of the tree.
We gotta
That-
get
he,
this guy out of here.
he is
There's
not
no ru-
currently
there's no
in
rush.
danger.
Is there a
I mean,
rush?
He might be in a little danger. I just slit his throat.
Who's closest to Soren right now?
I think Kuno.
Probably, maybe, yeah, either Kuno or
I
Amon.
went up the stairs to get
Kuno
my
walked away to get his pot. So who?
Right.
It's probably Amon.
Amon,
because he
Amon
was-
is trying to get the man from you. Not aggressively, not rude. Like he's just like, you look
Just
like you've been carrying a heavy load. Let me pick
You
up.
give me.
The rest
You're
of
like
you are
stiff.
not. You guys
Yeah,
are
it's
not
like-
compelled to help Amon. Someone's on it.
I have him.
Boss is just crawling the way out on his hands and knees, one hand clutching his throat. Just,
Oh no! Oh no!
I will heal you eventually. Not right now. But right now, I think Soren is like, I have him, and he's going to like turn to try to like put his body between Amon and the guy.
Okay.
I know you
So,
have him,
so you're
but I can-
you're putting the man right up against the tree if you're rotating to kind of put your back to your party.
Yeah.
I can see you have him, but it looks like you could use a little help.
I pictured that we there because you said they were starting to go down the steps. I pictured that we were on the steps or something.
Well, remember, you guys were the room below was that another open chamber, so
Okay.
you guys are still on that layer. But after that, you will be on an enclosed staircase.
I'm gonna start making my way towards the steps just
Okay.
to get them off
As
my
you
back.
as you pull off the glass to begin ushering this figure down, you guys all feel the ground trembling.
We should put him back.
Niall and the brothers, you know what this is. You've never felt it from this depth, but ever since the Heroes' War, areas where these ravines are, which the Barrens is one of those areas, and where you grew up, Niall, there's one in Flint Gate, so it's nearby, and the brothers, the affects of the Solana Desert, same for you. This is the beginning tremors of an earthquake.
Shit.
Oh, what's that feeling?
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
We need to get. What is the safest place underground for an earthquake? Jeez.
I'll give you. Okay, you know what? Actually, make an intelligence check. I'll give this one to you.
They didn't teach us this one at the school.
No, they didn't. When you're underground, they didn't tell you where to go.
I didn't go to school.
17.
17. You watched when Kuno threw his 10-pound pot. It cracked and splintered the glass on the stairs. This tree is made of glass.
Oh, so
Probably not in the glass tree.
Yeah. Everyone, we have to get out.
Oh yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Trying to get the man out of here.
Quicker.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta move faster.
I'll
I
stop
will
stabbing
take
you in the
the-
throat. Let's go.
I'm stabbing you, but I'm not. And while we're going out, I'm just.
Guys, what's
Amon-
the saying?
Amon
Don't throw
will,
pebbles in a glass house.
I'm kidding. I will get him.
Don't throw
Don't
pots
throw
in a glass tree.
pots in a glass staircase.
I won't stab him or slice his throat.
That should be the name of the episode. Don't throw pots in a glass tree.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Okay, you guys
Amon's
run
gonna
down the
come up
tree.
Next to, Amon's gonna come up next to Soren and see if he can scoop the guy up, like scoop like one of the dude's arms over his shoulder
What
to
the
like
hell?
help Soren carry him down.
Okay. If Soren allows it, I'll allow it.
I think Soren will allow it.
Okay. You guys begin rushing out of the tree.
Can I get my shovel too?
Just zoom in. Do you want to go
What
back
is-
and get your shovel?
Don't.
I probably get on my way though, or is it higher
Well, yeah,
up?
because
I threw it after the pot, so it's like farther down the stairs.
You did. It should be, yeah. So you could snatch it as you go for sure. It is sticking through
like
the
you would've
wall
picked
of the
up
tree.
Your shovel first, and then went up and picked up your pot.
Yeah.
All right.
What are we doing exactly here in this tree again?
I don't know. You
forgot
us.
everything.
I want to tell you right now, and don't be confused. You led us here on your, let's just say, power trip.
Your inner darkness led us here.
I remember walking.
He's got a point.
I remember walking through that tunnel and after the doorway, and then a fire, and then I was in the room.
Well, between that, the fire, and the room, you led us to this tree. And we found this man, and now everyone wants to bring him out. Why? I don't
He's a
know
friend
why.
now.
Amon just kind of like is squinting in confusion as they're walking as fast as they can down this tree.
Yeah, Amon, it's very weird too because you've been in this area with your friends for 3 days almost at this point. Two full days at this point of traveling.
Please don't call me his friend.
And the most
Friends.
the most recent thing that you were thinking of was memory. The smell of glyph berries, a common, almost like a blueberry where you grew up in the Feywild. The village that you're from, and your friend, the one you always saw in the woods. The one who showed you how to use magic. But then you're kind of in this loop of this. You're smart enough to know this is a false memory. But the fact that you're remembering it is what concerns you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys reach the base of the tree as you're running while talking about the darkness within, Amon. Okay.
Moss is not contributing to the conversation.
You guys get to the base of the tree. There is no door.
It's glass.
Where'd it go?
No,
just
you're
fucking break it.
Okay.
With 3 hands, break this glass tree or wall or whatever.
I'm getting the shovel.
Okay, you're gonna whack the wall with your shovel.
Just gonna like, boom.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Whack it with a shovel. Interesting sentence.
Trusty shovel. The shovel's been through a lot.
Tree with this shovel.
You know, when I
Whacking?
chose random equipment items, I didn't think they'd be this useful, but so far, shovel, pot,
So far,
and
so good.
then the manacles
Well, I mean,
have
they
come in
did break
handy.
the tree
Manacles,
open, so...
the 300
Did you
feet
say-
of rope.
Did you say it was a strength check or just to hit?
You're rolling to hit, yeah.
Okay, 16 plus, you said unarmed, so plus 4.
Definitely
So 20.
make a solid contact, and it does start to crack. You probably do a couple more times, which you can begin doing.
All right.
Outside of the glass, you're beginning to see the leaves of the tree as the earthquake is now almost in full force. You guys are getting really nervous being this close to the tree. There are glass petals or leaves falling to the ground.
Rain on us.
And as you've been traveling, the roots were fairly small until you got close to the tree, and then they were, you know, as deep as like a building because of how large this tree is. The leaves carry the same weight. The leaves are 30 feet in length. Glass panels crashing to the ground into the city. You guys eventually, probably helping Kuno a little bit, crack open the glass and can crawl through. Where do you guys go?
Kuno's gonna
Is there
put...
any shelter? Like any way of like...
In 100 feet in every direction, except for the wall that this tree is kind of up against, it's just a chamber. You have to run 100 feet to get to the city.
Are there no like crevices in the ground like that might have like cracked open or anything?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. As the ground is now in full, you guys are like fully shaking around. You guys are fucking struggling to stand on your feet with this slick floor, this black stone floor.
Being forced to boogie.
Too tall for this.
Yeah.
Forced to boogie.
Perception.
Yeah, taking a look around.
Born to boogie. Forced
16.
to boogie.
16. As it gets a little bit more tense at the base of the tree, with that roll, you see, and you're watching it get wider as you look into it, about 30 feet into this distance between you and the city line, a crack in the floor opens up, and you can see lights below.
Amon points to the crack and just goes, "That's probably our best shot."
The goblins are waiting below, no?
Probably, but it's better than dying by being skewered by a giant glass leaf.
Very well.
Fair enough.
Fair argument.
Okay, you guys run.
We skedaddle.
You guys have 30 feet to get across. That's 6 seconds or 3 seconds with using double movement. Make dexterity saving throws, please.
But what if my speed is 30?
Well, it's still to run your speed in a round would be 30 seconds, or would be 6 seconds, but double speed.
At all from carrying this man, or is the two
because
of us
you
enough to
two are
cancel
both
it out?
helping, it evens out.
Okay.
So I'll give you the same dex save.
I rolled. Wait, the same dex save? Because I rolled a nat 1.
No, like you don't get disadvantage. You just get the nat 1. Okay.
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 Can I flavor it in a way?
We'll get there. Yeah.
I got a 4 total with a 2.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure
Yes,
we all
Kuno.
start our new characters today.
Do you think I can use my reaction of interception fighting style to help protect someone that's near me?
Because Soren and Amon are carrying the man, you will be unable to help either of them, but you could help Moss, who also rolled very poorly.
I will help Boss, seeing that he's kind of limping and bleeding. I'll kind of like...
I'm still clutching my neck.
I have an idea for how you're using your protective abilities.
Can I use my pot?
Thank you. You were in the same headspace. You throw the pot at the leaf falling below, about to hit Moss, and you knock it out of the way enough to help. Thank you. We were on the same wavelength. That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Clutching like his bloody hand just gives you a thumbs up.
Anybody who rolled below a 13. So 12 or lower.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
this pot is so good.
The best pot you've ever owned.
They got a Nerf pot.
I will
patch,
say
dude.
I
This
got
thing's
these.
crazy.
I got these new dice last night. These little mini D6.
No, not wargaming.
Why is there 4?
Why is there?
Why do you have 4?
Just gonna shirt this is...
Hey, Tyler.
Yes,
Can I
hello?
also try? Okay, so for the nat 1,
Yeah.
I know I get the brunt of this.
Yeah.
But could I have tried to slow down purposely to try to like aim to hit the guy in between us, but it fucks up and hits me as well
Dude,
with the leaf?
you slit its
What
throat. It's
what
gonna
did what
hurt
did
us
Amon
still.
get? An 18?
An 18.
Sure. I'll let you take. You'll take not half damage, but you'll take slightly less, which is good because I rolled very well. Anyone who got a 12 or lower, not including you, Moss, because you were saved by Kuno, takes
Don't thank me,
15
thank
points of
Iron
bludgeoning
Pot.
damage.
I'm
15.
unconscious.
You
I'm
take
down.
you take 12, Soren.
I'm unconscious.
You take
HP,
1
Soren?
dice less.
No,
Okay.
that would do.
Aqua falls
Oh my
unconscious.
God.
Can I try and like, with my free hand, grab Aqua?
No,
Unless Niles got it or Kuno.
Kuno and Moss, because Kuno, you'd have to get in a little bit close to throw your pot. You guys could both probably grab her
Okay.
and drag her into the crevice.
I'm going
Teamwork.
to as Kuno is going to as he sees Aqua fall, kind of rush over with Moss and kind of pause, look at Soren for a moment, and I'm gonna give Aqua 1 point of healing for my lay on hands.
Okay. Do a little quick defib on Aqua. All right.
There's just one.
You're one,
right?
so you're not dying anymore, and you're conscious because it's magical healing.
And you're going over my shoulder.
Does Aqua have to roll on the injury table? Are we doing that?
You do have to roll on the injury table, Aqua.
What do I roll?
You're gonna roll a
it's a
Constitution
con
saving
saving
throw. DC's only 10 because the damage wasn't that much in comparison to the chart. Let me open it up here. It's been a minute.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're good. You got a 13. You're fine. You're fine.
You're good.
You're fine. DC 10. You just had to beat a 10. You're good. No
Cool.
permanent, long-lasting injuries. Okay.
Just
You-
fucking chop her arm off.
You guys jump down
Succession
into the
move.
crevasse. You see like a cave system below you, about 20 feet down. You're gonna fall into it.
Oh no.
20 feet?
Yep, it's 20 feet down.
Rest in peace.
Can Amon grab onto
Can
the
we go
wall
somewhere
as they're sliding down?
Can we
Can Amon
go
grab
somewhere
onto the
else?
wall and like kind of try to hold his hand out to like grab somebody as they fall to like lessen their fall?
Wait,
For
we're
sure.
holding the dude though.
You slowed. I think you slowed down though, and then you're gonna slide down, and Amon kind of like holding the.
No,
dude
he didn't
as well
slow
as-
down. He basically shoulder checked a leaf, using the guy in the middle of you
okay.
as a bit of a shield to absorb some of the damage.
Okay,
which
gotcha.
he's concussed, like he's bleeding from the head. It's bad.
Okay, so then Amon would grab onto the wall as they're sliding down to like slow them down, holding onto this dude, hoping that Soren's holding onto this dude, and we'll just go, Soren, try and grab the others.
Okay. Soren and Amon, you guys jump in
It's covered in
first.
blood. Yeah.
I will say, because you are both carrying him and you're like in lockstep holding him,
It's
That-
so much easier. Splash jump.
he begins slowly falling down. He does not fall.
But I
Now, you guys behind up in the crevasse, you see this man slowly going down. If you guys want to
we
jump
hanging-
on him or something, you guys
we
could
want
try.
to jump together. Like we're holding the man. Like Amon's holding onto the wall.
Yeah,
holding onto
get-
the man, and I'm clinging onto the man. Trying to, like,
Okay,
slow-
okay.
And trying to grab somebody else so they can grab somebody and like.
So you
like
guys make a chain of this
monkey
man
arm,
down.
monkey chain this. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
if you are
yeah.
all holding hands and the man is floating, which is going to keep you from falling, two people are still going to pendulum swing and hit the bottom, and let you guys could do like a bear hug. That would probably be a little bit better
Yeah,
In
I'm
terms
gonna-
of like a
I'm gonna
line
tell them to
hug.
bring Aqua in towards me, and then as she comes in, I'm gonna tap her with grab an arm around her and give her cure wounds.
All right.
I get hit the wall and fine.
Okay. You guys eventually reach
All right.
the bottom of the cave.
All right, Aqua, you're up to 11.
Yeah, I knew you cared.
In the bottom of
Barely.
this crevasse, you see a cave structure around you. Amon or Soren, because you guys would have landed first with this gentleman. One of you can give me a perception check.
I can.
Can I give advantage to Soren?
Sure.
Can I? 15.
15. You immediately see like the ground below you, like there's like straw on the floor. There's crates in the distance. There's furniture. There's metal plates. There's sacks of food. As you all get to your feet, or at least lean up against the crevice wall, the way that the crevice is kind of jointed off, and after enough of this earthquake hits, which is still going on, the leaves that are falling actually like bury it. So there's like now a layer of cracked glass over top of you, but 20 feet up.
Soren's like panting against the wall, just fucking just
I like to imagine
bleeding,
everyone's just like,
bleeding out of his hands, dripping blood. His shoulders dripping blood. He just, like, his hair is a mess. He's like his bandages are starting to like unravel, like cut like on his arm as he like used the thing to shoulder check.
Absolutely.
Or it would probably been the yeah. And he's just fucking just a mess.
As you all land in the bottom of this cavern and take a moment to look, you're kind of feeling to see if this cavern is also going to collapse on you. And as you're taking that moment, we are going to go for an early break.
I don't like the sounds of that.
So
That's a little
we'll
scary.
see you guys in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So at
I'm so scared.
10:35 Eastern, we'll be back. Thank you so much for tuning in so far, guys. Love the activity in chat. Keep it going. Let's get some love in chat for early Valentine's Day celebration. And we will be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
We got a plan for the TPK.
Hi, Nick!
Tyler, it might not be good.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Is
All
Nick's
right.
frog good?
Welcome back, everybody. Happy
Hi.
Valentine's Day. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. She's just crying
Zero
because
Valentine's Day?
she knows
Yeah.
what's about to happen. Poor girl.
Okay,
So much
okay.
trauma.
So much trauma.
All right.
I can do this.
I'm
All
Larry.
right.
We all have comfort animals to
Comfort.
to
Mine's not
to
very
this-
comfortable, but
to this TPK.
no, I wouldn't do that.
TPK, buddy.
The TPK is the friends you made along the way. We've had this
Everyone.
discussion.
Hey, can you roll for perception, Larry, real quick? You have some pretty good eyes.
Sure.
God damn it.
What's Larry's voice?
It's great too, because
I'm Larry.
on the small cam,
I'm Larry.
it's literally
My
just you.
parents' name
rolled
is
back.
Kronos.
You can't even
Okay.
see you puppeting Larry. It's literally just Larry. It's so good.
Okay, everybody. This is Larry, our new. This is Larry, our new player.
Larry,
Passed
it's
away.
so good on
Yeah.
camera, Aqua.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
Aqua said she couldn't handle the love it.
She needed her comfort animal for part 2 of this. Okay.
Yeah. She has spicy diarrhea right now, so
Excuse
I'm
me.
I'm taking care of it, right? So it's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you use your other hand, Larry? I want to see you gesture with
Okay.
both hands.
Getting into
Wait.
where we left
a
off,
little
you
slow.
goobers. We will delay for a second while I get music. There we go.
Oh, let's do it.
I
It's
love
so
it.
good.
It's so
I
good.
think the rats are mad at me now.
The rats are
Oh,
mad, yeah,
no.
for sure. Okay, we're back.
The rats are revolting.
Thank you for your patience while we take a break just to de-stress and let loose and get our comfort animals ready for part 2 of tonight's session. We're gonna jump right in. You guys land at the base of this cavern. There appears to be signs of life down here. You see a little bit of torchlight in
Hello?
the distance.
We're just sitting at the wall.
Are we all alive?
Yeah.
It took a lot more than that to
Yeah.
kill me.
Well, you do look like you're about to die, so.
Could I cure wound Soren?
Believe me, I have
Sure.
blood more than this.
Cool. Can I also get up?
Yeah, you can stand up, absolutely.
Cool. Bye, Larry. Because I can't.
Bye, Larry. Toss him across the room.
He's not done.
I know.
I love it.
Just fucking throw him full.
Just yeeted Larry.
Okay.
But you cure wounds, Soren.
Yes. Give
Okay.
me a second to do that.
While she's doing that, I'm going to use my Harness Divine Power. So I get a spell slot back.
All right. Love that for you.
Oh. Which one?
Ew.
Oh, it's this one. Well, that's unfortunate.
What do I heal?
6.
Hey.
The day is looking up.
Woo! Better than 5.
Better than 5. All right.
Thank you. I guess.
You're welcome. I mean,
guess.
after all, you care about me and I care about you, so it makes sense.
I don't think I ever specified.
Just go with it.
Soren
put the hand on
actually, Soren's not even.
shoulder.
Soren's just not even gonna acknowledge it. He's just gonna nod and just shrug his shoulders and just look around.
Wise decision.
So, where the fuck are we?
Well, it appears we're in a ground, in
Yeah.
a hole, with people.
And to note, the rock around you is like natural cavernous rock, like when you were exploring the mines.
Yeah.
The
Not the
roof is still that carved, flat, light absorbing material.
Can I peek around
Quite
this corner?
strange.
See what's up.
Yeah, you can move around that corner, absolutely.
I'll, as quiet as I can, move up.
You do see two humanoid figures in the distance laying on their backs, kind of propped up.
I will.
I'll go with a stick. I have a stick.
Yeah, I'll point to Kuno and then like point up and then do 2 and then like motion for like sleeping and then shrug my shoulders.
Kuno's gonna like sneak over down this way and just like turn this corner while you're watching them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little further up.
You guys moved
That's
in
going
sync.
one
That was cool.
Okay.
Wait, where's the body?
You have to move forward to see it.
No, I mean the body we brought with.
Oh, I believe Moss or Soren would still be with the body. I don't have a token
Soren.
for him, just keep it clean. But
Soren's just gonna shoulder the body. and
again,
start
especially for you, Soren, body's not heavy, maybe 80 pounds.
I'm not that strong, but I'm stronger than half the party.
F, it's true.
Are we still like filled with any compulsion to?
You've gotten him out of the city,
Okay, cool.
but
I'm gonna piggyback right.
but there is a sense of importance.
Of course.
But what you do with that is that there's still lots of flexibility. You're not being compelled to save this man in the same way you were.
We're done running, right? That's all over with.
Think so?
Cool. I'm just gonna sit here for a moment while they check around the corner.
Okay.
You want? You know what? No, Soren's. Soren's going to like lay the body down, so he's done carrying it.
Okay.
It's like this body has done nothing but get me hurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the guy over to where I'm sitting and just prop him up sitting next to me against the wall.
Okay. Sounds good. Amon and Niall, you guys approach these two figures.
Does it look like they're sleeping?
You guys can both give me perception checks as you are now within. You haven't touched them yet, but you're getting up to them.
Wow, these rolls today.
Oh no.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh no.
Not the best, but I want it to be more. Like either be more or be less. Like this is middle of the road. 11.
11 and 5. They're just kind of propped up. Their hands are manacled in front of them.
Those could be the prisoners.
Amon will point to 1, and then like point to Niall, and then point to 1, and then we'll like motion to like put a hand on their mouth, and then he'll point to himself and point to the other.
Not along.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Amon will approach this one.
I'll go to the other.
And you're just putting your hand over their mouth, kind of like checking breathing or silencing them?
Like silencing.
Okay.
So they don't like shoot up and go, no!
You guys both at the same time in sync. Put your hand up. Cover their mouth. Touching cold, clammy skin. No breath.
They don't react at all? No breath?
No reaction.
Amon will look over to Niall and then kind of look back and try and see if he can maybe slap this person a little bit, see if it affects them at all, or...
I'm checking for a pulse like a normal person.
You detect a very, very shallow pulse.
This one's alive.
Amon, yours does not react to you slapping it.
I think this one's dead.
Do they have a fucking pulse or not?
What's a pulse?
Oh my god.
Good question.
Goddamn thing.
The same
that
thing.
one too has a very, very light pulse.
They're both alive.
Okay.
Yes, Barry, your question. I thought you said you had a question, Moss. I might have misheard you. Nope.
No,
Okay.
I was muted.
I'm gonna look
Make
to
my way.
Moss, and I'm gonna nod, and then I'm just gonna make my way out.
Okay.
It's gonna start pulling one of
The
these
guy's
guys.
still unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is
I'll pull the
not.
other
His
dude.
state has not changed.
And kind of look at what Kuno's doing. What you doing, Bowser?
Can I, while this has been going on, can I make a survival check? Just looking for footprints again?
Yeah, absolutely. While you're doing that, go ahead and give me a survival check. Moss, since you stayed in the original chamber the longest, the earthquake has settled. There was a couple after tremors, but you guys probably took about 5-10 minutes to just breathe and catch your breath and bandage up a little bit. You hear the sounds of like glass like scraping above you.
Oh no.
Very slowly, just like a... It's not cracking, it's not splintering.
Is there still like a hole above us?
No, it is completely covered by multiple layers of glass, where some of the leaves only broke in a few larger pieces, so as leaves kind of piled up, even though they were glass and breaking, they eventually formed like a roof.
I just kind of look over rhetorically to the guy. You hear that?
It's weird. There's still a cut across his neck, but the blood is gone.
Ew.
Like, how gone?
Like there's no stain on his clothing, there's no dripping, but the wound is still open as you're like looking into a surgical wound.
Yeah.
Ew.
Can I open his eyelid?
Sure. That murky, milky white.
Kind of slap him on the side of the face.
No reaction.
Can you make him smile?
I just kind of like with his face.
Do you open his mouth and
Yeah.
stretch his smile enough that his mouth would open?
Yeah.
A little ball falls out of his mouth.
What the fuck?
I catch it.
You catch it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Wait,
You
I
take
shouldn't have-
1 point of psychic damage. I rolled very low as a purple gem lands in the palm of your hand and slowly begins sinking into your palm.
I drop it on the ground.
Okay.
Boss, are you good?
I'm trying to drag these two people out of this.
Amon is dragging one by like its like shirt.
So you guys managed to get both of these guys over here as you drag them out.
Can I look at all the stuff that's around?
Yeah, we'll get to that. With that survival check, Kuno, with 12, you see lots of footprints. You see lots of small, child-sized footprints. You see some very large footprints. And you see mining equipment. And these two men that Amon and Niall drag out of this side room here are dressed in like miners' outfits. They've got gear and stuff on their belts.
We found some miners.
Kuno kind of looks
Sounds
behind
wrong.
him and chuckles.
Sure does.
10 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's
15 if
correct.
you
If
count the
we
other guy.
can make sure that they're actually going to survive. And anyone care to heal these two, or
I mean,
If we
So,
can long
is
rest
that-
after.
do they have a pulse?
yes, I checked.
What's a pulse?
No, I know. You know damn well what a fucking pulse.
Just
is.
echoing them on because you're an asshole.
Tyler,
Yes.
the gem, is it sinking through the floor or
It sure
anything?
is. Slowly.
Oh, no! Put it back! Put it back!
Can I...
Put it back in his mouth.
Ball gag back. Put the ball gag back in his mouth.
I'm gonna pull the empty the platinum pieces into my pocket.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab that bag and I'm gonna try and with a stick or something push the gem into the bag and see what happens.
This is the bag that you found down here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You put it in the bag. You take another.
I'm using a stick. I'm not touching
Okay. Sorry, I missed that part. Yeah, it's in the bag.
it. Okay. Is it burning through the bag?
You wait for a few moments. Nope. Seems to be held in.
I put it in my inside coat pocket. Anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Thanks, are you?
And you're the only one who saw this.
Exhale, sigh of relief.
Nobody needs to know.
Yeah.
Can I?
Specifically, someone doesn't need to know.
You're like dealing with
Amon
this, and you
doesn't
like
need to know.
sit back up against the wall, and you hear like a clink clink clink.
Oh! Coin. Sorry.
Yeah, you turn to your side to say sorry to the unconscious man, and it's just a skeleton.
Holy shit.
Not again.
Hey! What?
I mean, Kuno, it's 15 if we count that one dude we just saved. And Leon just said that it has to be heads. 5 per head.
Moss, you
So
okay?
technically 15.
Did Moss like audibly
You,
scream?
you heard a.
It was kind of like a loud gasp, like a,
Moss, did you get hurt again?
No.
Kinda.
You know the guy we were carrying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I looked away to, and then now he's a skeleton.
Make a deception check.
I mean,
As Niall's going over
You
to
did look
check.
away, but something else might have happened that may have had an effect on his
Since
well-being.
he's telling kind of the truth, could he get like something?
I mean,
He's telling most of the truth.
So he's alluding.
We'll
We'll give him a straight roll
Going to
for
roll an
this.
insight check.
Okay.
Amon is not.
I'm rolling insight on that.
Damn right.
Amon believes Moss.
Oh boy, that insight.
I believe Moss too because I rolled.
it's a
it.
23 deception, by the way.
This guy's
23
all fucking-
deception.
I also believe Moss because I got a 2.
Okay. Moss looked away, and this man's is a skeleton. Moss, you
I
look
could've-
back at him again, kind of like explaining your story that
Yeah.
you kind of spent.
I just kind of like double taking to see.
Correct me if I'm
comes
wrong.
back.
You have Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Yes.
Good. So you can read all the runic carvings on this skeleton's bones.
Oh.
Stop.
There's a lot. It is going to take you quite some time to
I
read
just
all of
start
these.
reading it all
Okay.
and copying it down.
If you're copying it down, like just from looking at it and not actually, because Eyes of the Runekeeper isn't an instantaneous thing. It's like a moment of
Yeah.
focus for you, where you allow your other senses to weaken to focus through the barriers of language. That is what's going to take so much time. So if you just want to copy it into a journal, it's still going to take about an hour.
I'll start copying it.
Okay, you guys watch as Moss is frantically copying hundreds of symbols, very complex old symbols,
When
into
you're-
his journal.
When you're done, let me know, and then Soren's gonna walk.
You said it's gonna take him about an hour.
Yep.
Amon will just kind of like sit cross-legged across from Moss, like kind of stroking his chin. And I'm not gonna do anything because I want to take a short rest.
Okay. What is everyone else doing? The four of you.
Kuno.
I'm gonna-
Investigate.
Okay, one attack.
We'll throw it to Aqua first here, because you did your survival check and they investigated a little bit. What do you got, Aqua? What are you doing?
I am a Snoopy bitch, and I want to see what's here.
Okay, so you have the room where you're currently in, and the room where the 2 bodies were found. You want to take the hour to kind of go through all of them, or are you kind of just doing like a cursory glance?
Or like just a quick little glance, just kind of taking your
You
bearings.
start running around just pulling out drawers and cracking open crates. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Better choose my words wisely next time to make it. Well, that's unfortunate.
Guys, your rolls tonight, man.
What'd you say? Investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
Okay. It's an 8.
Okay. You spend about half an hour going through. You do find about 87 copper and a note written by likely one of the miners. There's no name on it. To a young woman.
Go on.
Named Amira.
Go on.
What? Go on.
Or Almira. Was it Almira? No, Amira.
Amira.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've roleplayed
waitress.
her. The waitress. It says.
My girl.
You start reading it.
Go on. Okay, I'm ready.
Larry, get out of the way. I gotta take notes.
Move, bitch.
God damn.
The note says, "We've reached the city again. The brothers are on their way. Word is that whatever's down here is worth more than the entire city. If you can, speak to the Lord when he gets here."
Shit.
Lord,
But the note is there. It was never sent.
No. Pretty brothers. Wait. So you're getting. What did the brothers do? What? What did the brothers do? What?
They
Who
run.
brothers?
Be there soon.
What brothers?
They're gonna be there soon.
Brothers.
Clement brothers, probably.
Be
No,
Yeah,
Kuno and
that's
Soren.
there.
Kuno and Soren have
Soren.
rad.
Almost
Can
did.
you imagine? I mean, they did arrive at the same time.
More
They got the
than
net.
We are in town.
more than city. 20.
Okay, what are the
Speak
other
to
three
the
of you
Lord.
doing while Aqua's having a?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take a cursory glance and see if I can see any like wounds on these guys.
Yeah, Kuno's gonna help you.
Yeah, you guys can make a separate or one of you with advantage medicine checks.
I'll just help you.
I'll let them go first. Sorry.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty little slut of a 20.
Oh my gosh. On Valentine's Day, my guy.
Wow.
What about the pure
A
Valentine?
slutty 20, as we're calling it now. Don't make me roll all of these d6.
I can take it.
Bet. Bet. Oh no, the tower broke.
Not even your not even your tower could handle it.
Yeah, no kidding. No, you don't find any grievous injuries. You find their wrists show that they've had these manacles on for likely shortly after the incident took place, like a few weeks at this point. They're looking quite malnourished at this point. The one that Amon pulled out is missing his leg.
Oh. Is it like cauterized?
Nope. It's cut. It wasn't chewed off, but it's savagely cut off.
So it looks infected.
It's a little pussy, yeah. A little gangrene.
Kuno's gonna go into his bag and pull out some rations.
Do you have water? And put water into your mouth so he really can't eat even when it chokes him. Also, put fire up to that wound. I'll wrap it after.
Is that guy still alive?
Yeah, he's still
They
alive.
both have a pulse.
Wow.
I know you don't know what a pulse is, but yes.
God,
Kuno's I'm gonna get out my lantern.
Everyone just finding out what a pulse is so funny.
Kuno's gonna get out his lantern and then once it's lit, stick his dagger in it for a little bit. Just kind of like leave his dagger over the flame for a little while until it gets extremely hot, and then he's gonna, while the guy is still unconscious, press the hot blade up against it.
Okay.
Like Soren would have taught Kuno.
He does not wake. But you feel like you've properly cauterized the wound to at least prevent any further infection, but you don't know how long he's had that wound.
Perhaps you should rest. You seem wounded.
And before we get to you and Amon, Moss, Niall, what are you doing?
I was just sitting here. I'm tired.
You're joining the short rest party?
Joining the short rest party. If I am doing that, I'm just gonna ask in my head, are you here?
Okay. You close your eyes and you finally caught your breath. And you ask your entity, your friend, your master. You don't get a verbal response, but the gut feeling is still there.
I want you to talk to me.
Nothing.
How many more?
At that, you get the favorite sound of his hushed laughter. He is still listening.
How many?
As many as it takes.
That's not a number.
Who said I had one in mind?
Okay.
Moss, Amon, how's your short rest going?
I was just gonna say, can I, like, destroy the bones as I'm copying them?
Sure. What do you do to do so?
Like, crush them?
You're crushing them? Okay.
But Soren wanted to do something with it.
Oh, did Soren want to do something with the bones?
I did tell you, tell me when you were done.
Oh.
You would have known that, so I'll leave it up to you.
You could, I mean, he didn't really specify what he wanted.
I'll just I'll just crush them.
Okay.
I'll have you know that I just wanted to read the book when you're reading your notes when you're done.
Amon is like watching Moss, and then finally like sees that Moss is not doing too hot, and will just kind of like get up off his feet and walk over to Moss and like pull out some like a tunic or something and start like ripping it apart, and start trying to wrap it around his bandages as he's working.
Hey, thanks, awesome. 20 sides to every story for the raid again. Really appreciate you. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
You fucking awkward. You bandage up your friend the best that you can.
Pull away from it.
Okay.
You're not looking too hot.
Quite aware of that, but I'm kind of busy, and you were doing quite fine on the floor across the room.
Yeah, but you're busy, so you're not taking care of yourself.
I'm busy and I'm fine.
You don't look it. Your neck's still coagulated.
And nothing
you
you're
get cleaned up.
Nothing you can do is going to change that.
Help
Let me
clean the
finish what
room.
I'm doing.
I'm letting you finish. Trying to work around you.
I'd rather you wouldn't, please.
Amon just kind of like squints at him and then just raises his hand and goes, "You want to go bleeding around the floor? That's up to you."
And with that, in an instant, I prestidigitate all the blood off myself and onto the floor.
Amon will
Fucking got him, dude.
walk back over to the other side of the wall and sit down.
Okay. Thank you,
He'll-
Empress.
Uh,
Gotta get your badge
Amon will like look over to Aqua and just go, "What? Why is he all a bit dizzy?"
I'm not overly too sure, but when we were in the tree, not only were you acting funny a couple times, but we heard some yelling coming from you and Moss. So maybe that's it? But I don't know what it was. Sorry.
Just kind of like looks down with a furrowed brow and just like shaking his head.
You guys.
I'm gonna turn it off, I swear to God.
But are you feeling better now though? How do you feel?
I don't know if bitter is the right word. I haven't felt any different.
Well, you
I
were
just-
acting
I-
different.
I don't remember acting different.
What was the last thing you remember?
I remember standing when we cleared those rocks, looking at those roots.
Whoa. And do you remember touching the root?
Yes.
Nothing after that. You just
It's all just a foggy mess.
ooh boy. Well,
I like to
Okay.
imagine Niles just like watching these two, like,
so what happened after that is Moss wanted to like follow your lead and he also touched the root, but then all of a sudden he had a bone hand and we fixed it. But apparently it was fine for you. And then I thought you couldn't get any grumpier, then you kept getting more grumpy and I didn't know how to react and you also told me to shut up and I don't know how I feel about that because it was really mean. And Niall, help me out, please.
basically you were obsessed with getting to the top of the tree and were yelling and growling and trying to attack anyone who decided to stop you, including your, I'm assuming, friend Moss.
I wouldn't, but
I have a feeling it's not what you'd do in your right mind.
Or the
I'd
left.
assume it all started once you actually touched the roots.
what are the roots? Did they change me? Like, did I, like,
You did start to physically change at some point, so...
Oh yeah, he got that big buff at one point, didn't he?
I don't want
Yes.
to interrupt this conversation, but could the brothers please give me a perception check with disadvantage, please?
Oh, 9.
Oh no.
Oh,
But
9.
you guys
There it
continue.
goes.
You guys
It just
continue
kept
talking.
rolling.
You can drop the numbers in chat.
The dice kept rolling. I don't know where it went.
Oh no.
Well, I think that's gonna be the number.
I apologize.
You shouldn't have to apologize to us. If there's one person you should apologize to, the
Yes.
coincidence over to Moss.
Yeah, it's the big tree over there.
Did you just call Moss a tree?
Well, he's so tall.
I guess. So,
And his name's Moss. Moss grows on trees.
I see your point. I suppose.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll take that question.
Amon just kind of like closes his eyes, really, really crinkles his face in deep thought as he kind of just puts like both hands just kind of like together and rests his chin on it as he's just trying to pull something from the experience, trying to see if he can recall any of the memories.
Okay.
Don't strain yourself. You can't remember at the moment.
Make a wisdom check.
Plus, last time I tried remembering something really hard, I may have concentrated a little too hard and may have tooted just a little.
Just a little too.
If Aqua toots, Amon sharts.
Oh no! I hate that. Does that have to be a thing?
It does, and it's a black shadowy shirt too.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
Isn't that just a fart?
To get off
Isn't
this
that just a
train.
fart? Just a little.
Funny dance.
Oh, you guys.
17 wisdom.
17. You begin to piece together the memories a little bit. And you remember being fiercely untrusting of everybody.
And these feel like real memories and
yes,
not false
these don't
memories.
feel like the false memories you were getting earlier.
Amon just kind of like shakes his head and just goes, I'll wait until he's not busy. I don't want to interrupt him again.
All right.
Good idea. Give him some space.
Yeah, I think he deserves that much.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of space, have I impressed you yet?
Yeah, sure. I don't have your gift with me. I have to wait till after we get out.
Okay, fine.
Have patience, Aqua.
I wonder if Sugar's okay.
I sure hope she is.
As you are reaching the end of your short rest, Kuno and Soren, you hear whimpering or the sound of something in pain. Just echoing through the tunnel at some point.
From this way? From the right? Oh no.
Yes, that way.
Oh.
Cheers up.
And I will be very generous and say you all do complete a short rest, even though you guys were doing a few various tasks. Usually, if you're gonna do like medicine checks and investigations, that would sacrifice or at least elongate the short rest. But I will let you guys.
Thank you, DM. We love you, DM.
A short rest. However, according to chat, Colby does owe us a funny little dance.
Apparently two.
I do owe 2 funny little dances.
Oh, 2 little dances.
2 funny little dances.
We're gonna save it for the end of the end.
Save it for a TikTok. Do TikTok dance.
We can do a TikTok.
At the end of the app, we'll just big screen me, and then I'll do my funny little dances.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you do the hit or miss dance?
Hit
or miss.
I don't know what that is. Okay, you guys have to stick around. You guys have to stick around for the end to see Colby do a funny little dance.
Thanks for watching 3 death saves.
Yeah.
Stick around to see Colby do 2 funny
And jokes
dances.
aside, guys, I really do appreciate the support. Please don't break your wallet for our funny little D&D game. I really do appreciate all the love, guys. Your silly little dances.
And someone gets the hose again.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Okay, you guys heal up a little bit. Moss, you're the only one who probably doesn't get a short rest with your
Absolutely
precise
nothing.
scrolling that you are doing. You do finish by the end of the
I wouldn't
hour.
have benefited from it anyways.
True. But you do finish transcribing and destroying.
I scoop all of the bone powder into a different pouch.
Okay. You can add God, like if you're taking it all, I mean we're talking like 30 pounds of bone powder. Are you taking it all?
You did say the dude was 80 pounds. So
yeah, but most of that was
solely-
Skelly Boy
yeah.
inside, not his flesh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Minus bones.
Are
is
you
probably
taking
like
everything,
50.
Moss?
I'm taking as much as I can.
Okay, I mean
were over
your
good
bag's pretty empty. You could definitely fit it all. You can add 30 pounds of acromonic bone dust to your bag.
Let's fucking go, dude.
I'm sure that'll come in handy. Session 158. You keep that bookmarked.
Hey, look.
When I make a drink
Mackenzie
from
held
mom,
on to every disgusting thing he ever found, and it eventually paid off. So
It's true. It's true. Okay.
Yeah, but will it be more useful than a pot?
Honestly, it's hard to tell. The pot
How many
played a
pounds was it
strong
again?
game.
Sorry.
30 pounds. It's a lot of bone dust.
That's like 3
Oh my
bucks.
God.
But you guys, no, don't call it Bowder. Please don't call it Bowder. It's so cursed, Dan. No.
That's snort this
You got
powder.
bone Bowder in your bag now.
Dude.
Okay.
Can I get some boneless powder?
No.
Hey, can I get some powder with no bone?
Some powder with no
Okay,
bones in it.
okay, ladies and gentlemen of the court,
Meal on
we
plant.
press onward. Kuno and
so-
Soren.
Yeah.
Do you alert the
so-
party to the sound, or do you? Oh, Soren says
after,
no.
After giving, so during the rest, I would have given food and water to our 2 little friends here.
All right.
And it just shoves a huge beef jerky in their mouth.
Kuno baby birds it to him.
Stop! Why do you make it so worse?
That's how Muzzo used to feed them.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Excuse me? I don't think that's how mother
don't have
used
a
to
mom.
do it. Yikes. That's pretty fucked up.
More fucked up than baby birding? I don't think so.
It's close.
Yeah, Kuno. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you guys can press forward if you're not telling
Gotta
anyone.
keep it sillies. Kuno's gonna kind of poke his head back around the corner. And just kind of like, not to alarm you, but someone is crying. Somewhere in these caverns.
Crying?
Perhaps, or at least sound like they're in pain.
That doesn't sound.
We should probably head towards that.
Yeah. One of our associates here is missing their leg, so I assume it is
Probably similar.
The leg crying?
Right.
I don't think it's.
No.
Oh.
Probably someone else losing their leg, Aqua.
But it would be good if we kept an eye out for that guy's leg. I think he would appreciate it.
I agree.
I'm not going to stitch that guy's leg on.
I don't think the leg.
That's not. I don't think he wants it, and I don't think I would. If I lost my leg, I'd throw it as far away from me as possible.
Our dearly departed Ubnak had to say about the miners. I don't have a feeling we're going to be fighting that leg anywhere.
Oh, good point.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we should carry on, and I close my book and put it in my bag.
Okay. The bag is left unread.
I think we should explore these tunnels.
Maybe we should lead, since we heard the sound and kind of know the general gist of where it was coming from.
Fair enough. I just wanted to get the ball rolling.
Does anyone have lamp oil?
I have your lamp oil.
I have a torch.
Soren's just gonna snap his finger and lights are gonna appear again.
Just break his finger off real quick. Okay. You guys light up some lamps. Good old lampy lamp.
Which way?
Can we kind of determine from the direction it was coming from, or like
yeah,
it was coming from this way?
You got a
or
general
this way?
sense that it was to the north here.
All right. Soren's going to start making his way towards the north.
Okay.
My way downtown. I'm also looking to see if there's been like any like makeshift like traps or wires or anything on the
Make
along
an
the ground.
investigation check.
All right. That's a 21.
All right, pretty good.
Yeah,
You don't see any traps.
I didn't say that pretty good.
Wow.
Kermit the Frog here.
You know, when you
Didn't I do it for you?
No.
Didn't I do it for you?
Alright, let's focus.
All right, let's focus up. We have an hour left. We got some ground to cover, you motherfuckers. Okay.
The silliest team.
Oh, the silliest team. Okay, you guys.
Gives his toughest battles to his silliest warriors.
Exactly. Moss and Amon, I'm assuming you guys are moving forward as well. Or you guys staying behind?
Yeah. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can move yourself as you see fit.
Before we go in, can I like sniff the air? Does it smell like fucking blood or anything?
You do a little sniffy sniff.
You know, I just know what blood smells like. You know.
You don't smell like an egregious amount of blood, like pools of blood, but I mean, your party's pretty messed up. Moss is still a little loopy, but no, nothing out of the ordinary.
I am going to. Can I like go here and like look both ways? Do I see that this is a dead end?
Yeah, it's a dead end. It looks like there's a ladder leading up into the city, but it has been broken and cut off. There's no path up.
Over there.
Warren's gonna make his way right.
Okay. You enter the room, and there are two more people with their hands manacled. One of them is awake, and when you walk into the room, it's just like,
It's okay. We're here to rescue
and
you.
immediately is confused, like you're not goblins.
It's all right. It's all right.
Are you? Did they actually send someone to come get us? What is?
Yes.
How long has it been? We've been down here for. Jesus, Richard, are you awake? And the man next to him is not moving.
Soren is going to go check for a pulse.
Okay.
For the one who's asleep.
The one who's asleep is dead.
Shit.
Well, not Richard. You are lucky because you're a friend. Because you are dead. Because you are not dead. So.
Talk about bedside manner.
Yeah, this guy's just like.
I can save a life. I'm not
like
going to
dead,
make it any less realistic.
God, he just exploded.
Soren, what did you do?
So much blood. Why was it so much blood?
It just like explodes.
Like a fucking bloater, man. He just explodes.
So
as
it's
soon as
been
he
a lot longer than we thought.
Yeah. That's wild.
Right, well, if you'd like to meet a kinder fate, you best tag along with us.
Warren's gonna offer his
Actually, Soren is going to hold out his water skin, but not give it to him, and just a motion for him to like so he can dump it in because he wants a portion and not give it to the guy.
Okay. He kind of tilts his head up.
And Soren gives him a little water, just enough to like, kind of like, like a decent amount, like a good like a mouthful of water.
Okay. He drinks it, and when you start to tilt it back, he like tries to go in for more, but
Soren just shakes his head.
Yikes.
No, mister. Only a little bit for you.
The one who is not Richard, after like coughing a little bit while drinking the water. Do you guys have a way out of here? Last I checked, both halls were closed.
Certainly find or make one.
Right. Have you come across any other survivors so far?
Yes, 2 others.
Yeah, 2 in Zeth's room. They don't know how long one of them will since he's missing a limb. But we tried to.
He kind of grimaces when you mention that.
I tried to cauterize and make sure it wasn't infected, but there's no telling how long it's been settled, and who knows if the infection is spreading through his body. But yes,
if it's who I think it is, he lost his leg a while ago, so hopefully the worst has passed. But thank you. I'm gonna be honest. I do not plan on following you guys down. Can we wait somewhere, and once you've cleared this place of the fucking evil bastards that kept us hostage, then we can escape? They're everywhere, man.
Man.
I mean, that's assuming we're even able to kill all of them.
Agreed. There's only...
We're doing good. We're doing well so far.
Yeah. You guys haven't met the old witch yet, but I'm sure you're doing just fine.
Old witch?
Yeah, their leader.
What does she look like? You know?
She's got, please hold. She's like, she's got like this bun of white hair and these like claw marks all down her neck and throat and down her back, and she's wicked gangly, like these long like spider-like arms, almost 10 feet tall. She's fucking disgusting, but you don't mess with her, that's all I've been told.
Right.
We're just looking to rescue who's still down here.
Right, you can continue on down. There's more. All these rooms. There's some in the chamber below, but that would be messing with the witch herself. So I'll leave that up to you. Can I please have some more water?
Kuno, can you break his manacles? Just ignores him.
Niall's taking out his water skin.
Okay, you give him another sip.
Kuno's just gonna kind of walk over. He was kind of like staying out of the room and letting the adults talk.
Okay.
And will kind of make his way in
I'm a year older than you.
and kind of like walk in, kind of wave to them, and kind of load him. This will just be a moment. I'm sure I can do this.
Okay.
And so how are these manacles? Are they a chain, or are they
like... they're holding his wrist together, and there's a chain in between them.
Okay,
so does he have freedom of movement, kind of like this?
Like less than 6 inches. Like they're pretty tightly bound.
Okay, Kuno's gonna get out a trusty shovel, and I'm gonna ask him to like lay his how long is the chain?
4 or 5 inches maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can do this. So what Kuno's gonna do is he's gonna kind of get him to like lay his wrists on the ground, and then Kuno's gonna try and like step on the chain as much as he can. So like his feet are like kind of protecting the guy's hands.
Gotcha.
And then he's just gonna take the shovel and just like drive it down into the chain to try and snap it without.
Okay. Give me a. This would be an attack roll. However, because it's a small target, and you're like partially covering the chain to like kind of keep his hand away. The chain has partial cover. All right, so you're gonna roll. It's gonna be a little harder to hit, but you can do it.
What's a chain's AC?
That's a 15 total.
15.
I'm assuming it's unarmed strike.
Yes, a 15 will hit, and you hear the
Cut my foot off.
of the soft metal. They're not very strong manacles as it breaks.
Oh, does that wasn't so bad. And he kind of goes over and like lets the guy like just like kind of be able to adjust his shoulders a little bit. Do you know how many others there were of you?
Alive? Maybe 40. It's quite a lot of us down here, but a lot of us have been used.
200 gold.
You don't say you.
You say that in front of him. 200 gold.
Yeah, I said that's 200 gold.
That's so
Sorry.
fucked up. I love it.
I just like give a like smack on the shoulder.
Sword just wings and just
Okay.
turns and walks away.
You guys, the room
Can you
around
walk?
you is what it looks like. This is like living quarters, and as you're walking through, like you're beginning to understand that like whatever you were told by even Leon, who has never been in the mines, his information came from trusted people he worked with. They were clearly doing more than mining gems. They had found the city. And they were digging under it for whatever reason, and this is like a established encampment where the miners were working and operating. Which is probably why they didn't hire people. They picked people.
Kronos gonna kind of lean down to this guy. Do you know, you mentioned the goblins passed by through here, no?
Say that again, sorry?
You mentioned the goblins passed by through here, correct?
Yes, they're fucking everywhere, man. I'm surprised you haven't run into any yet.
We've run into a couple. Do you know which ways they come from?
You're gonna find them real quick, but if you keep going, you'll see the holes in the ground where they fucking pop out. They got tunnels and rooms all over where we've set up camp here. That's where they originally came from. We were continuing our work, and one of the rooms we were digging out had a hole in it, and they just poured through like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Got it. You hear that, everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't be using my gun.
That or perhaps traps or another.
Well, we do have the dynamite.
Ooh.
I
Back
feel like it
home,
would
me
blow the
and
entire cavern.
Oh.
back home, me and Soren would set out traps to catch mice. Goblins aren't so different.
Fucking Aqua.
Oh, that might be better than dynamite.
Nevertheless, watch your footing and don't make too much noise. And Kronos gonna kind of like, he's gonna help this guy up and begin escorting him to our two little friends.
That's the safe zone.
Okay, you bring him over to the PvP disabled corner of the map.
Yeah.
Wait, did Moss ever mention that the glass was sliding down?
Nope. I don't think so.
Oh right, the ceiling.
Yeah.
And only well, I'll say, sorry, because I didn't forget about that. You guys were busy doing medicine checks, and Aqua was busy, so only Niall and Amon would eventually heard it. That scratching glass sound from above.
Right. Anyone else hear the scratching from above?
Right, I did hear that.
Have to be more specific. Since that.
Sounded like glass.
Some kind of scraping.
So the glass that was above us is going to fall eventually.
Perhaps.
Well, maybe
I
mention that to
believe
the people we are sending into the room with the glass that might fall.
Is the hole above that
It's
a part
gone.
of the room?
You
What'd you
don't
say
hear
now?
it from where you are anymore.
Is that hole above that part of the rim, or is it just the small area where we fell?
Just the small area where you guys fell.
Okay, so it's unlikely that it'll fall on top of them.
As long as they stay like over here.
Correct.
As long as
yeah.
they don't go into that
Yeah,
area.
it was just in that little like inlet here, this little area here.
Yeah, because I mean, if it falls, it could like take a bunch of shit and send it flying out. So
Sure. Yep. You move them into the back room.
yeah. Soren will say, "Stay here if you want to live."
Yikes. Always
Bedside manner.
always so reassuring. All right, you guys press forward.
Yeah. Can I press forward, making an investigation check or something just to look for, just keeping an eye out for the holes that
Yeah,
the goblins
Make an investigation check.
Oh, that's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
Well, you're looking at the ground, kind of looking for like these little, because goblins are quite small. You're looking for these little tunnels and stuff, and you're looking at the walls and the bottom of the walls. You don't really see anything. As you kind of walk into this room, Moss, who's walking behind you, just like taps on your shoulder and points to one of these holes just over here.
That was also very bigger than I thought. And
Plenty of goblins in them.
Moss, you're leaving a blood trail behind you.
I've noticed.
Could I have, while we were in that room, they were talking to him, could I have looked at, see if Moss is like actively bleeding still?
He's not actively bleeding. He's definitely hiding how much pain he's in a little bit.
Do you have any open wounds?
Could I touch my neck to try to stick my finger like it was...
Gross. Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
about
you're
that.
good. You're good. There's no fucking finger hole
Nope,
in your
we're all
neck.
good.
Good lord.
As
No,
we
I
enter
was
this,
saying I was sorry to Moss. I'm not sorry to the audience.
Right.
I love it.
I
Looks like
did.
it's
I
already
did. I suppose
closed
I
up,
did
so we're good.
get you twice in your neck.
You know, just a little.
Kuno's gonna like, as
Nothing
we enter this
personal.
room. Sorry, good.
Really.
We're all good.
You can tell your yeah. But this is very tough because I have one spell slot and very debatable. You know what? Soren will like see if he can stitch Moss's neck, but then realizing that it would take too much time, he'll just like press his hand to it and just heal him.
Okay.
I'll use my last.
He's
spell
learning about morals.
Didn't you also get your channel divinity back?
I got my channel divinity back, but I didn't get my divine. Harness divine power. That's long rest.
Oh yeah.
For 2 separate things.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Woohoo, healing!
Kuno's gonna gesture to Nile to watch the tunnel.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like my way over to my little friend here.
If I use
Close
my
to
channel,
you.
if I use my channel divinity on Moss, I would heal myself, but then he would die.
Big yikes. 10 out of 10 do
I'm
not
gonna-
recommend.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, there are 2 more, both
Want to
unconscious.
split the party.
Kuno's just kind of like in like a soft voice, just 2 over here.
Ooh.
Niall, you're getting close to that hole. Are you looking at it?
So you heal.
Nope.
No.
I'm not looking in the hole.
Okay,
11, buddy.
carry on.
Can I make a medicine check on my first friend?
Yeah,
here?
absolutely you can.
That is a 11 total.
11 total. This one is breathing, but is unconscious.
Kuno's going to. Is there any rations in here or anything? Like any food or water in this room?
You can look around. There's a couple like little scraps of like very stale, a little bit moldy bread. You don't see any like ration kits.
Okay. Kuno's gonna pick up this guy and begin walking him back to our safe spot.
It takes you a few minutes to kind of drag him over. He's quite heavy, even with how long he's been down here, but you eventually can drop him off. So he just flies over there like Superman.
And sorry, while Kuno's there, can I get the name of the guy that was conscious? I don't think I ever got his name.
Yeah, the only one who's conscious,
name.
his name is Nate.
Nate, I have another one for you.
Right, and
Do you know
you've
him?
seen like he's like propped up other people. That one, everyone called him Pepper. I don't think that's his name though.
Like the Spice?
Like yeah, like Pepper.
Like Spice Girls?
Yeah, I'm Cinnamon. No.
Oh shit! I didn't realize we saved the Spice Girls.
Oh fuck yeah.
Kuno's just gonna like drop the scraps that he grabbed.
Okay.
And just be like, "This is all I found so far, but are you hungry, thirsty?"
Nate is like taking the food and like he's not eating it all. Like he eats a little bit, but he's like, you've seen like he's like propped up the other people and is trying to like kind of be a caretaker while they're kind of going through this. He's like going into like survival mode.
So we have 4.
Here, and Kuno's gonna take a javelin out of his bag.
Okay.
And give a javelin to Nate. Just in case.
Right. We'll do. And he grabs it, and he's only got 2 fingers on one hand, so it's his thumb and 2 fingers just claw gripping his fucking javelin.
Eesh.
Yeah. One of them's like
Jeez,
gnarled up too.
motherfuckers.
Like the skin is ripped back all the way to like almost to the wrist, as it was probably like chewed and ripped off. Pretty bad.
I will
Philly's
be back
problems.
shortly.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Amon will get to you in a second, but you guys kind of went through this side here, finding
Yeah.
another tunnel.
I didn't go near the hole.
Okay. You guys eventually.
I would have given that one room a cursory glance.
Wait, what's? Did anyone look at the hole?
No, you're more than welcome to, though.
I'm gonna look down the hole.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Where's Soren? Oh, there's Soren.
It's pitch black, but you can make a perception check if you'd like.
Can I drop my dancing lights down as far as I can go before they disappear?
Yeah, it only goes about 5 feet under and then goes like horizontal.
Ooh. No, that'd be funny. Yeah, I'll make a perception. Can I like? Yeah, I'll like.
Do you want to go in the hole?
Yeah, can I see Kuno walk in the room and it's like, grab my belt. I'm gonna lean in.
Okay. Kuno, you're asked to grab his belt so he can lean over and look upside down into the hole.
Yep.
Pushing
On my
your
legs.
dancing lights down.
Ooh. 22.
22. It goes on for about like almost 100 feet.
Does it look like it's 5 foot tall?
Yeah, it's just like a little gremlin hole. Like, you could get in it. It wouldn't be comfortable. You just see that it continues and then goes back up. You don't see any other like offshoots that you can tell.
It goes. You said 100 feet, and it looks like it goes
Give
back
or
up.
take, and then it goes back up. Yeah.
Ooh, my dancing lights are 120 feet. Could I send one of them out to see what happens?
Yeah. Niall, make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what'd you get?
That's a total of 4.
Oh my god.
It's real dark where Niall is. Niall doesn't notice the bright light behind him.
Yes, I'm gonna. That's so. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
It's so good. Little gopher holes.
Alright.
That's all it is. They're just chilling.
It looks like it goes for a little bit, and I sent my lights through, but no, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any like audible
Nothing.
like noise. Alright. Do you want
Oh
to go
gee, this
through?
cave sure is
I
dark.
don't-
You do eventually see like the floating light right here, Niall. It just takes entirely. It's an awkward amount of time.
Oh boy, this cave sure is dark. If only we had some lights that were dancing around.
And a light comes up on the ground. Jesus!
I'm just like looking down at this light that's like receding.
Amon, you're in front of that body.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like Niall did, check for a pulse.
Whatever a pulse is.
Yeah, you fiddle around for it.
You're
You're not really sure what you're looking for at first, so go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Soren,
just rubbing his neck for a while. Just I don't know what I'm looking for.
What the fuck is?
You put like your finger in his mouth, like, yeah, this ain't working.
Is this where it is?
they put their hand on his neck.
Yeah,
He just does it like this.
he just chokes him.
Jeez, what's my medicine?
+1.
10.
10?
Oh, the 9.
He's dead, dude.
This one's dead. This one's dead.
Did you kill him?
No,
Give your hand on his
You
neck.
pull your hand back and his head just goes like.
I don't know. I think he's been dead.
I was gonna walk up and also check his pulse.
I already checked for a pulse. I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, but you did not know what the pulse was.
Stop! Let me. I'll do it. Whoa!
Whoa!
What happened? I just went completely. The screen just went completely black.
You got stuck in a wall or something. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll do it.
I'm telling you, I already checked for a pulse, but.
Do you want to know how to check for a pulse, Amon?
I was gonna teach him on his dead body.
Here, look for a demonstration. You use your two fingers, right underneath their jawline,
See anything?
pressing into their neck, and you wait.
Just a
And
body.
that is a 23.
23? This guy's extremely dead.
I feel like as soon as I touch him, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it's like very
Yeah.
cold, and like his neck kind of like compresses in like leather. Oh.
Ooh, don't
It's
like
at that point you
Ooh.
notice this man's just a torso and a head.
You see, I feel like
Amon was very distracted by wanting to prove that he could detect the pulse.
Amon.
I told you I couldn't find a pulse.
So with a
Okay,
23,
well,
Sora just walks up
check.
and like pushes Amon out of the way, sees the limbless torso, and looks at Amon and goes like this. He's dead.
Yeah, you know,
I told you I checked for a pulse.
I tried to check the pulse on his wrist, but I could not find his wrist.
I don't.
Soren, were you sending lights somewhere?
Maybe. What do you ask?
Because I saw a light pop up from the hole.
Oh, is that it got Sapphire?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then I was.
Also, I found another large room that way down.
Moss and Aqua, you guys approach this next body you see. No medicine check required. This man is hanging.
Oh.
And you walk in and he starts squirming like, no, please, please. He's blindfolded. He just hears you.
Oh.
I thought
Oh,
check for a
I thought you
pulse.
said hanging
Wait,
from
you
his
said-
neck.
No, sorry. I did the motion. He's hanging. He's dangling. Sorry.
You were like,
He's dangles.
this is the noose with your hands.
No, he's hanging from his wrist. I
Right.
I
apologize.
wasn't watching your video, so I'm just like, what do you mean he's hanging?
He's hanging
You
and
said
he
he's hanging.
starts
Slow down there, Mom, slow
squirming
down.
when you see him, which is the most terrible part.
Come on, no.
It's your lucky day. We're here to rescue you.
What's your name?
Wait, are you people?
I poke
Starts
Moss
sticking
in
your
the
gun.
belly.
Please.
I think so.
Please get me down. Please get me
I
down.
pull his blindfold off as I say, "Yep."
I get my scimitar and cut him
He
down.
sees this giant green man. First
Green
thing
Slender
he's seen,
Man.
green slender man be like,
And a
hello,
blue woman.
and a blue lady with a scimitar wielded, ready to cut him loose, and just faints.
Oh.
Well,
Here's the swing. The
Yeah.
scimitar's like,
Okay, so you just cut him out. Do you like break his fall, or do you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. You break his fall, Amon, or Moss, and he goes to the ground. It takes him a bit, but he does come to. Jesus, Who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm Aquamarine. This gentle giant is a moss. We're here to rescue you.
Okay, am I all that's left? I haven't heard anybody in weeks.
No, there's others. We've already seen to them. You familiar with a Nate?
Nate, oh good. Is my brother Richard over there too?
Oh,
Unfortunately, Richard didn't make it.
but
Right.
his body is here. Do you want us to like make a little burial or?
No, not
His-
definitely not down here. But we'll collect the body.
It's
I'm sure.
unspoiled.
Good.
So,
Can one of y'all carry me to the others? My legs don't work anymore. I don't know what they did to me.
They don't
does
work
he still
anymore.
have legs?
He does still have legs.
Do they look
Does
broken?
he still have feet?
He does still have feet.
Do they
Alright,
look
is
broken?
he wearing any shoes?
He's wearing shoes.
Oh, I'm afraid to take the shoes off.
He's gonna eat
Oh.
the shoes.
So
I'll give him a piggyback ride.
So you pull him up onto your back, piggyback ride, and start going forward. Moss, you see him from behind,
Oh,
and his entire lower back is exposed down to the bone.
Ooh, Jesus.
It's bad.
Aqua. When you set him down,
Yeah.
make sure you set him on his stomach.
Put him in the recovery
your name?
position.
What's your name, sir?
You're asking the man you're carrying?
Yeah.
You can call me Oscar. That's what everyone
Well,
calls
awesome,
me.
Oscar. Do
Your
you want
spine
to
is
lie?
exposed.
Do you want to lie on your stomach?
Doesn't really bother me either way. I can't feel nothing.
Okay. Where'd we go?
Aqua, definitely please lay him on his stomach.
Okay, I heard the word please. I'll do it.
Okay. The rest of y'all.
As she passes, Soren's like,
Soren's just like, ooh. I just know in Soren's head, he's like, that counts.
It's like that one meme with the dude walking with his girlfriend, and then he like looks back.
over, he's like, hey, yo.
Oh.
Okay. You don't have to walk away back, Aqua. That's fine.
Soren's
You,
gonna
you, you bring him back.
Soren's gonna whisper to Kuno. He's like, a lot of these people, hopefully they make it out alive, so we can get money. Because after that, I don't really care.
And Kuno just kind of like chuckles. Always about some money with you.
I mean,
It's just a job.
You wouldn't be the only one.
It's
You're the one with the mental
You're the one who wants to do good. Do good.
You're
money,
the
so
one
also-
with the medical license.
You're also the one who wanted to do good for money, so it is about money for you too. So
Money didn't hurt no one. I mean, that's
does.
not true, but it won't hurt us.
Maybe.
The 60 sessions
It
later, and
absolutely is.
Moss is getting bludgeoned to death with a bag of coins.
100%. That's the BBEG. It's just a giant platinum coin. Just rolling around,
find it.
flattening cities. Okay. You guys
That's
group
all
up in
on-
this larger chamber? Or, yeah, this
I
is,
saw Amon skitter off.
okay.
Yeah. What was that? Oh. Amon has stumbled across what is, if this is a storeroom or something, and is gonna look through this place for anything useful.
Yeah, make an investigation check. You're gonna head up over here. You see where the man was hanging, Niall, as you head around this corner. There's some loose implements, some miner's gear. There's a lot of dark brown liquid below him, likely flaked and dried blood. 22. You find a lot of like dried meats and stuff, like rations, like proper rations, but they're well hidden. But you can add 20 rations,
Holy shit.
Down here.
which is very heavy.
Yeah, Amon's not going to add that to his inventory because he's just going to drag it back
to the people.
Okay.
And leave it with them.
Kuno and Aqua, we'll do you guys first. You guys see two more people. They are actually tied together, crisscross. So left wrist to left hand, right wrist, right hand over each other. So they're attached to each other.
Is this a big cauldron?
No, it's like a cistern that people they put
Oil people alive.
like coal and stuff in there to like generate heat in the area. So it'd be a small contained fire, and the smoke would just feed into the into usually some sort of ventilation. You don't really see anything in that. This would be like a localized heater.
Ah, good. And who's this little guy?
That's just a little statue. Just a curled up dude. You can investigate him if you'd like.
Yeah. Got a little distracted.
Aqua, you're looking at the people?
Yeah, I already said hi. My name's Aquamarine.
They don't respond, but you could give me a medicine check if you want to check on their status.
I guess.
I just know you fuckers are gonna make me name every single one of these people down here.
Well, no shit. I gotta
to
know their names.
I am pulling open a name list right now.
Soren just calls them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
22.
And spiny.
22. It takes you a minute to go through both of them, but they are both
spiny.
breathing and alive.
Hello. Hello.
Nothing.
Aqua's. If they don't respond the first time, they don't want to talk.
Says.
Kuno kind of like looks to Aqua
Didn't hear you.
and kind of hushes her a little bit and points to the hole that's right beside him.
Yeah, there's just a hole
There's
there.
anyone in there?
There is just a tunnel here for sure.
I start shaking the one body that's in front of me.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
I just feel like I hear a person.
Kuno.
Mhm.
From the tunnel,
God damn it.
you hear. Shh, and they're looking at
Probably.
Bubba Booey.
Kuno stops, distracts, and kind of looks to Aqua and hushes her. and kind of points to the hole. And I'll give you some badass shit.
Do some badass shit.
Go.
I'm gonna pull out a flask of oil
Okay.
and my matchbook.
All right.
And Kuno is going to toss the oil flask into the hole and then light a match right after and throw the match in with it.
Okay. Give me a general dexterity check.
Sure.
Because throwing or dropping a match is not too hard, but throwing it so like it's actually because it's like earth and stone. So you really want to make sure it like cracks open so you can have an ignition source.
Yeah.
I hope from the hole that Amon and I are nearby, we just hear a loud.
Who was like?
That totals to a 12.
A 12, yeah, immediately ignites in that area.
And then Kuno's gonna grab one of the guys and start running.
It was just a human speaking in a different language.
Here's a guy with a really bad speech impediment.
They're talking in undercommon to avoid detection. They just get absolutely murked.
It's two miners who learned Goblin to blend in.
God.
That's so fucked up. Oh
they're
my
tied together.
god, that's so good.
Grab the other one and run with
Okay. I'll grab the other one. We'll all run as a happy family.
As we're running, Kuno's just been we've been found.
it. Shit.
Maybe y'all shouldn't be so loud every time you enter a room. And he
Okay.
glares at fucking Aqua.
Amon and Niall, you guys do not hear a noise coming from your tunnel. The man that you're in, first of all, the two men that Aqua left behind are alive. Niall,
We're grabbing
them.
you're grabbing him? Okay, so you guys have to run all the way back. That's
Yep.
gonna take you maybe 2 minutes.
At least we're bringing them out to this big room.
Okay, so you guys stash him here for now.
He's out of the fire.
You did see that tunnel, right?
You do see it now, Soren, as you're kind of looking around. There is a tunnel there.
Okay.
Niall, you can give me a medicine check on that body.
Put them in the hallway away from a tunnel, like right here.
Okay.
Finally, a good roll.
Let's go.
Big Nile, Big Nile.
Big
Like the river.
Big
Nile for miles.
Nile for miles.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
20. As Amon has ran back, so you are left alone here to look at this man. As you put your hand up against his throat, you don't even get a chance to hear or feel a pulse as he lunges forward, thinking you're a goblin and is going to try and attack you.
Okay.
I should say that Amon just moved to like the center to like look out, but is also keeping an eye back as well. So.
Does a 7 hit?
No.
This man just goes "Ah!" and tries to and like starts to stop himself, but it's too late and just like hits your shoulder and like it hurts, but you're like, bro, come on.
It's all right. It's okay.
Jesus Christ, who are you?
It's a goblin.
Who's Jesus?
We're here to rescue you.
The minor
That,
deity.
who are you? Well, you've been down. Yeah, he's like the holy saint of mining.
Mother's mercy, who
Yeah.
are you?
You meant that as a different thing, but that works
Nope,
too.
he's the patron saint of miners in the Salt Creek.
I know what you meant, man.
It's like weird. There was like this weird cult that tried to form like their religion by saying that they killed the guy who's gonna save the world one day, and it was super bizarre. So now everyone just kind of references him whenever they're panicking. So, but Niall, he's alive.
It's all right.
You calming
My
down
name's
a little
Niall.
bit? Are you? Is there anyone else left?
Yes, there are.
Who? No, I'm kidding. Please, God, no.
List them all off.
List them all off
Give me
in
a
song.
list of every single miner still alive.
I need a list right now.
I need names.
Insurance purposes.
Is my father Richard alive? No. Good old Richie Rich.
Yeah,
My
Is
son
my
Richard
cousin
alive?
Richard alive?
The doctor who delivered my firstborn son. Richard, is he here?
I saw some guy get hung up.
Just a
He was-
legendary man. He's just such a good dude.
Big Rich was his name.
Big Rich.
Leah, did we leave? Leah?
Richard, this is canon. Richard is literally the guy from the. Richard is literally the guy from the Dos Equis commercials.
He is the most interesting man.
Big Rich.
It's the most
He's
interesting.
the most interesting man in the world. Now you could drag him back to the others.
Yes.
As that's happening, because this was all kind of in motion here. Well, no.
Someone said he's Carl from Deep Rock Galactic.
Yes.
For Richard.
For Richard. The revolutionary.
Oh, God.
For
It's a lot-
Richard. We're Richard.
It's a lot of fire damage. You guys hear the. Huh? And it carries on for entirely too long before being cut.
Kuno just kind of looks at Aqua with this like dead stare, just like.
Can we see smoke coming from any of the other tunnels?
So the tunnel that you guys are by and the tunnel that Soren has found are like the only ones that you've
So as
seen.
I'm walking by, I just see smoke like rise from the.
No, you don't. Those are the only two that you guys would be able to check in the immediate
Okay.
vicinity. You do not see any smoke.
Okay. I'll go over check this one as well.
No smoke there either.
It was the exit of that tunnel was not in our immediate vicinity. Where that is, it doesn't lead here.
Maybe that's his. Can I go? This one doesn't smoke, right?
No, none of them are smoking. Besides the one that got the firebomb thrown down it.
No, come with me.
Yeah.
Or Kuno, someone.
That is purely you.
I'm going to drop down look in and see if I can see a way out on the other side.
You asked me to hold your bell.
Okay. You drop your head down and do the same thing, dancing lights?
Yeah.
About 10 feet to the west, you see a upwards tunnel, but the tunnel continues past that as well.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm smaller if you want to send me in.
But you also can only.
I'm already
gun.
I'm already halfway into the tunnel. So
Okay.
Well, you
can
gave
come
me your,
through.
you gave me your dagger.
Just ass in the air. I'm already halfway in the tunnel.
Soren is
like,
ass up.
putting his feet, and he's just like,
Yeah. Just
I have a very nice view.
Okay. You can still follow after Niall if you want to.
yeah. I did ask if they wanted to
Okay.
come too.
Do you pop up at the next tunnel and peek your head in, or do you
Yeah,
keep
like
going?
a little groundhog or something.
All right.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'm gonna say you groundhog.
It's bogged to the head.
Amon
follow.
will let Aqua know where they're going, and
Okay.
tell her to tell the rest of the group, and then we'll follow Niall.
You guys are stuck. You guys are stuck here for now because you guys can't see. Like Soren's taking up the tunnel, so you can't see the next room. Soren, you see what you see. They're all tied up. Most of them are tied like this with their wrists like in the wall, so they're like forced to like push forward. It's excruciatingly
Is it
painful
rope?
looking. No, manacles like into the wall. It's rough.
Do any of them look
Are any of
alive?
them breathing?
2 of them are awake, but they're not making noise, but they're looking at you like panicked, like they want to say something. But they're
I'm gonna look around the room.
Start
and see if there's
crawling
any-
away.
So
make a quick
Just start
perception
going
check. Give me a quick perception check.
See ya.
Oh, I was so close to 18. 9.
9.
Damn.
It's pretty dark in here, even with your dancing lights. It's a dim room.
All right, Soren's gonna just climb in, and he's gonna turn. He's gonna like.
Niall, you stick
offer
your
a
head up
hand
and you
without-
see the room as
offer
well.
a hand without looking, but keeping an eye on the room.
Okay.
And
Now
hold it.
takes it and
Pull out. Soren pulls him up.
Okay, you pull him up. Amon, you groundhog through as well.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay,
yeah.
you're in this chamber.
It's 20 gold
I'll
right there.
stand at the end of the hole.
Did we stop referring to them as gold?
Guys are awful.
Sorry.
Just fist bumps Amon. Let's go.
Yeah.
Niall's just staring like dead into the camera.
Thank you, Halper. Halper Cam.
Just
Yeah.
jimming the camera. Just.
Okay. All right.
No,
The 2 that are like looking at you are these 2 in the middle. The other 2 are
Soren-
unconscious or dead.
Soren's gonna check the pulse of the 2 that are unconscious real quick.
Yeah, you've been doing it enough. You don't need to make a check. They are all alive.
I will check the pulse on the other unconscious dude.
You need to make a check with disadvantage.
You need to make a check with disadvantage.
Just jab my finger.
I'm gonna like watch Amon as he's doing this and be like, okay, no, right here, no, right here. There you go.
The carotid, not the trachery, damn it.
Don't go too far.
It's his ear.
Stop giving him a wet willy.
Why did you just stick your hand in his
I
head?
gotta take this guy's pulse.
No. No.
The wettest
Nicholas!
willy.
No. Do not give. Amon, what did you roll for your disadvantage medicine check?
It's called the willy of life.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Damn it.
Because you had disadvantage because the confidence of correctly identifying the last one was dead, even though it was extremely obviously dead.
That wasn't it. It was it's like a 3.
Okay, he's hella dead, dude.
Dude,
You just gave a wet willy to a corpse.
I'm just jabbing the shit out of his head. Just 2 fingers forward into his neck. Just
Oh fuck, that's so
It keeps on
gross.
going.
Can I like
it's like
help
poking out
guide
the other side
Amon's
of the neck.
hand
Yeah,
to like put it into the right place?
He's going.
Okay,
He's hella
the
dead.
other 3 are alive, Soren, question mark.
Who knew?
Can I help guide Amon's hand to where he's supposed to put his finger?
Amon, it's super weird.
Soren's-
With Niall's help, you're beginning to feel like a little like movement under the skin. It's super
Oh,
weird.
Do you
shit.
feel that bumping?
It's like very rhythmic.
That means that blood's flowing through his veins and he's alive.
That's wow.
While they're
I thought he was dead.
around-
I thought
He's
he
not
was
dead.
hella dead. So all
I thought he
4
was
are alive.
extremely Dead.
What are
Is
you
there
guys doing in
anything-
this room?
While they're fucking around, is there anything in this room that I can use to like break a manticle?
Yeah, there's some like heavy rocks, and there's actually a pair of like bolt cutters, basically.
Ooh, I'm
They-
gonna get some bolt
They
cutters.
use it. They use it to like snap off pieces of rebar that they use to keep the tunnels straight. So yeah, you can easily unmanacle all 4 of them.
I do that. And then, I know the 4th one is live, right?
Well, while the 3 of you are over here, Kuno, Aqua, and Moss. Where are you guys currently? Are you guys still guarding the bodies? And
I
Moss,
was
you're
gonna
over
say,
here exploring?
We're guarding the people.
Okay.
Well, I'm guarding anyways. I don't
Okay.
know about
Who
Kuno.
knows as well.
Moss, are
Okay.
you,
I'm watching the top of the tunnel.
I don't
okay.
even know where I can't even see Moss.
Yeah, Moss is down here.
Oh, there you are, buddy.
Boss said bye.
So,
Hi, buddy.
Kuno and Aqua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have good passive perceptions, so I'm gonna make this
I think she does.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was looking at your brother. Yours, me.
My more wise and smarter and handsomer brother.
Sexier and handsomer and dashing and
Aqua, you hear the shuffling of feet behind you. Kuno, you do not, as you're facing these 3 men over here. You hear shuffling of feet. Maybe 7 or 8 pairs of feet.
Wow, I even know how many? Damn, I'm fucking good.
They
Okay.
rolled very low, but just above Nick's passive perception.
Damn.
He rolled 12s.
I get my
I'll-
wisdom up.
I know,
I'll,
it's so good.
I'll whisper to Kuno. I'll whisper to Kuno. Hey, Kuno. I don't know if we're still playing the quiet game, but I hear some feet behind me. About 8 of them. Maybe they're more minors.
Kuno kind of nods and kind of gestures with his head to move them into here, like into this little side.
You guys
Order.
grab one, and one of the people who are awake is like, "Fuck, they're right there." You turn around, and coming out of the firebombed tunnel is almost a dozen goblins.
12 of them?
And then the sound of something heavier.
12 plus?
They filter into the room. Moss, what are you doing where you are? You're just watching the tunnel?
Yeah, I'm listening. I mean,
You will start to hear this in a second because they're fairly close to you, but they are able to maneuver mostly into the room here and begin like semi-surrounding the 2 of you.
oh, like I'm surrounded?
No,
No.
the 2 of them.
Oh, they don't see me though?
They're focused on the things they can see, so at the moment you are hidden.
I'm going to.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
Let me
He's still
place
putting them all in.
Come on,
I was
boss.
like,
You know what to do. You know what to do, boss.
9. We're missing 2 more. You said more than a dozen.
Oop, that's not Zarnak. He's back!
He's back!
Zarnak strikes again.
Kill him!
Zarnak Prime.
Zarnak Prime. Locked
There.
and loaded.
No, stop giving him the same name, you motherfucker.
Zarnak the Abomination.
Boundary's screwing with me today.
Zarnak the Abyss.
Abyssal Zarnak.
bitch.
There we go.
Zarnak Ultima.
And
Yeah,
filtering
baby.
into the chamber and getting like they're pushing aside the goblins. You see
Which?
big boy.
How they figure that that hole. That hole.
big-
How do you fit it out?
The hole's a little bigger now, but they fed through, and they're
He's
very
stuck.
skinny. They're large creature size, but they are like very scrawny creatures.
Who is that? What is that?
Troll.
That is a troll.
That's a troll.
Moss, you look
I
up
did mention there's
and
a troll that
you
was
look
under-
over and you see an armada of goblins. Kuno and Akko, as you turn to face, the leader of some sorts, which you recognize because he's wearing very similar outfit to what Zarnak was wearing, is just doing this. And all the archers have their arrows trained on the two of you.
Oh.
Moss, they do not see you.
I would like to do this back. I would like to.
Okay, who all went in the hole? Where is everyone?
Amon, Niall, and Soren are off map.
kind of regret having all three of us in this.
Me too. Well, that's what you get for splitting the party.
You guys put a lot of eggs
You know
in that
what?
basket,
You guys
huh?
have split the party almost every session. I'm teaching you all manners.
You guys remember when Kuno said they found us and then you guys all left?
What?
Piltridge Farms remembers.
I do remember. You don't know that they found us. I mean, you found they found us because of your flamer, your flames.
They were talking to us.
Actually,
they were
Moss,
really
just
whispering.
give me a stealth check.
They're
As soon as you
whispering to
start
each other.
seeing these people, you're probably gonna like go up
I went
against the
and hid
wall.
around the corner. Yeah.
So give me that stealth check.
Okay, that's actually good. What's my? I think I only have a +2, so that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel hidden. No one, not a single one thinks to look behind them. They're focused on the two they see.
Oh shoot! Shoot! I look around the corner again. Do I see any hobgoblins?
No, you see a lot of sandlings. And even the troll. Actually, give me an Arcana check.
That's a.
Arcana or history? Arcana or history?
Oh, I'll do history
You're from the
actually.
Fae.
Yeah, that's a 15.
There are a lot of various types of trolls in the Feywild. They're considered civilized
They
creatures.
get pretty spicy.
They get pretty spicy, but they can be intelligent beings. This one is like still like the common green that you see from most trolls besides Moontouch trolls. But he's got like this yellow like smattering, almost like he's like permanently dusty. He's just dank, you know? He's a dank troll.
Just dank.
Sean just gotta take a bath.
Yeah.
A little dirty. Get a little dirt on him. Get a little
Moss
dirt.
In
is
this-
going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Moss is gonna. When he was standing listening, could he clearly hear what they were saying on the other side of that tongue, or no?
They're not too far away, so you heard Niall teaching Amon how to get a pulse, and I don't think you guys really have spoken.
No.
You
Besides,
would have heard like metal, like breaking metal.
yeah, the king as chains started breaking.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. I think. Let me look at this spell real quick.
I will, just from what you can see, even if your full party came back, you guys are drastically outnumbered.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna take a piece of paper, like a small piece of paper, I guess,
Okay.
and I'm going to quickly write on it SOS, stay quiet, and then I'm gonna use prestidigitation to blow it through the hole.
Ooh. Give me a charisma check. Just your spell casting ability.
Can you riz this spell?
Can you riz the spell down a 6 or 7 foot drop?
It's
Up
17
enough.
rizzy enough for you.
That's pretty rizzy, man. That's pretty good. As you scribe the note and you send it over, You guys, the three of you in the tunnel, you see this. It's folded into a nice little paper bird. Not a plane, your face. So it's like a flapping winged bird that's being prestidigitated through and up, and it kind of hovers for a second before losing the spell effect and dropping.
I'll try and reach out and grab it.
You grab it, you open it, and it says what again, Moss?
SOS. Lots of goblins, stay quiet.
SOS, lots of goblins, stay quiet.
As you read out the note quietly, Aqua and Kuno, the leader, has again still holding up. You guys remain silent?
Yep.
The two closest to you begin approaching you with manacles. Do you let them manacle you?
I don't know.
Kuno nods at Aqua, kind of giving her like a reassuring look.
Okay.
Okay. As a third of our party is manacled in complete silence now that the creatures aren't walking anymore. Moss waiting in the dark for their friends who are mere feet away, but the tunnel crunching through that, hopefully stealthing through enough to get over here in time to do whatever.
Oh, I mean, honestly, from a tactical standpoint, they're safer where they are.
Absolutely. That is where we are going to end tonight's session.
You bitch, I knew it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Goodness gracious.
Thank
I
you.
like how we managed to fuck this up so badly.
What do you mean? Everyone did so good. Everyone did great.
So much sarcasm.
You guys got like 50 gold so far.
Yeah, we lost two of our partners.
Yeah, it's great. Ow.
I mean.
Do you think if we
50
save them,
gold,
we'll
two
get another
party
10 gold?
You might get another 10 gold if you save them. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much, everyone in chat, for joining us on this little pre-Valentine's Day stream. Hopefully today.
Everyone's calling for Colby to dance.
Yeah. Colby does owe us.
I said that I was going to do.
Okay, so Colby's gonna do a couple TikToks, and you'll probably see him later this week. But can we get like a little 2-second what can they expect? What are they gonna expect?
Yeah,
Give me a little. Drop the nay if you
of
think you can.
Put me on.
Okay, hold on.
Put them on the big
Put me on the big screen. Put me on the big screen.
I'm not set up for this. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, let me give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Put on some hurdy-gurdy. Let them cook.
All right.
Yeah,
Give me.
put on some
I'm getting there. Give
hurdy-gurdy.
me a sec.
Okay. You guys aren't gonna be ready.
Okay. Let me get the hurdy-gurdy going.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Whipping Nana.
And
Little spice.
all right.
All right,
Colby. What do you got?
We ready? Okay.
Look at the Colby can.
Oh! For free? For free?
They're taken.
For free?
Dude, I don't know this was a bacon stream because that was
Hey yo, no one tell the Twitch mods. Everyone be cool. Everyone be cool.
Be cool.
Be cool.
All right.
We got some bits for that one.
That's so
500 bits.
good. Thank you. Don't treat us like horror zombie. I saw that.
Do you feel better about yourself now?
Did you feel
Colby?
good about that, zombie? You little freak.
Colby,
Spending
you
bits
just
on
shook
us?
your ass for bits. How do
You
you
just
feel?
shook your ass for 500 bits.
I'll put that away.
That's gonna be on the internet forever now.
All right.
Look in the mirror, looking in the bathroom mirror.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight.
It's just Colby right now.
Oh,
It's just me.
that's okay. It can just be Colby for a sec because we're doing outro here anyways. We will see you guys next Monday. Fuck your hype train. We're ending the stream now.
We're holding up hearts.
Everyone, thank you so much. Everyone's holding up hearts. I'm not swapping it over. So Colby, give him love. Give him love, Colby. There you go. There
Throw
you
him
go.
a big wet kiss.
Oh
Have-
shit.
Have a great night, everybody. See you next week. Now we find ourselves understanding my caution. They spent so long going through the city looking up. They forgot about what happens when you hit the ground. I'm sure Aqua and Kuna will be just fine. Their friends are formidable.